Not bragging, but you know my steez. I'm not from the era of R8 or PDC. You may not know me, but more I put the tongue in Brixton for real.
It's gonna be a big one. What's going on, Jay?
What you say, Q? You good?
Matt, Jams. Yes, want to introduce you to Guled. It's my friend.
Yes, what's
You get me? Introduce yourself, Guled.
My name is Guled, also known as Inspire4change. And yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
So you're saying?
Yeah, bro.
Big bro,
I'm
man.
here, man.
Pleasure, man. Sitting down
It's
with
been
you.
a while
man.
now, innit?
Yeah, man. It's been a
Do this
minute.
a long
man.
time still.
Yeah, man.
Just didn't get round to it.
No, man. Patience a virtue, man.
So what have you been up to in the meantime? Last couple of years?
Last couple of years, what I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of prevention in the community. I found myself 4 years ago, alhamdulillah, and due to
3 years ago, you said, yeah?
4 years ago.
Okay.
4 years ago.
You say you found yourself. What does that mean?
I found myself. I found myself again, man. Cause I lost myself at one point, bro, man. You know, sometimes in life, again, there's a hardship in it. You go through certain hardships, and like jail. Obviously, I grew up in jail all my life, and jail was always my home, bro. Get me? Like, I never used to feel troubled in jail or anything like that. I felt happy in it, you know.
Was you happy? Really? Yeah.
No, I was happy. I was calm, bro. I grew up there, bro, man. You know, I grew up from jail. I went jail from.
I don't know if man was happy.
I was
It
alright.
was normal.
I was comfortable.
No, it was normal.
Comfortable.
It's just normal.
It was, yeah, I was.
You've done it so much that it's normal.
Yeah, man.
It's not. You don't know nothing else, so
Yeah, this
it's
is
not
sort
really
of-
bothering you. But
yeah.
you're not happy. You can't be happy. Do you get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, man.
Remember, I done it with you.
Yeah, I know, man.
Man weren't happy,
I know.
but man read it.
But it was
Man read it
bad.
because man was so used to it that it just felt like it was nothing anymore.
Yeah.
So if you see man laughing, you see man,
Yeah.
he's just laughing in that time. He's not really happy.
Yeah, 100%.
You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, 100%, bro. You know, but at the same time, like, I got comfortable around my surroundings. You know, it felt like home. You know, it felt welcoming as well at the same time. You know,
Yeah.
'Cause I left my
Friends
home.
that you've been around.
Yeah,
for
man, my
years.
people get me like got the same offices, got the same govs, so get me got the same POs. I'm eating my meals right, get me, I'm sleeping right, I'm waking up right. You know, I don't need to depend on nobody.
If you don't mind me asking, like, what was it like growing up for you to say that you was happy in jail? Maybe we're missing something. So, like, what was it like for you growing up?
For me growing up, obviously I got kicked out of school age 7. I've never
What did you do?
I broke the teacher's arm by accident, you know.
7.
Yeah, at 7 years old.
By accident?
Yeah, by accident. Basically, it was a female teacher. She tried to hold on to my arm. You know, I was a little reckless child. And she told me, sit down, sit down, sit down. And like, I told her, get off me. But she's not really meant to grab me in the first place. But she grabbed me now, so I swung my arm a bit. As I swung my arm a bit, I must have put my foot out. She must have tripped up, landed on her elbow, bust her arm. Before you know it, goodbye. So they kicked me out of the school now. So they gave me a second chance. They took me to another school. Obviously, I've got a brother 1 year younger than me, and he got into a fight with a guy my year. And you know, in primary school, if there's someone at least 1 year older than you, that's a violation. You know, so I thought like I had to step up to the job and get me deal with my man. So I fly kicked him. As soon as I fly kicked him, Brown took me there, and they said, you know, we have to kick out Guled, and they kicked me out. So I was just at home, innit? I was just a pest to my mum, you know.
You
You know,
have both parents or just your mum?
I'm just my mum, man. My dad. I lost my dad from a young age, innit. I lost my dad 15, innit. You know,
Yeah.
but it was my best friend, innit. You know,
Yeah.
Dad?
Yeah, my best friend, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing right now is because of my dad. Do you know what I mean? I realised, you know, in life, innit. Obviously, my mum. I love my mum. Don't get me wrong. She's my G. She's my right hand, but only the knowledge that she's got, she's raised me upon. So I can't hold her accountable if there's someone else, mother, treating their child differently. Maybe it's because of her mindset and stuff like that. But my mum's a G. Her intentions are always right. Maybe her mind might not be in the right place at that time.
But I think maybe it's just women struggle to raise men. Mama can't raise a man.
Yeah, man. Nah, and that's and the thing is,
There's only so much.
there's only so much they can do, you know. And then so we're outside in it most of the time. So yeah, man, my mum and dad separated from a young age, bro. Do you know what I mean? And as I was getting in trouble and stuff, got to the point where I didn't even get to go to a secondary school. I'd never wore a school uniform before in my whole life, you know. So I was that kid that used to wait outside the school for my friends to come out in year 7. So I used to be round then to a point where, because I was getting myself into too much trouble, I ended up receiving my first criminal record at age 10.
Mm.
You know, that was just something petty. You know, it's nothing to say for shoplifting and stuff.
You, that didn't bother you, did it?
Nah, it was nothing. Like the most thing that bothered me was my mum finding out. These people didn't trouble me. They didn't. Cause I knew, like, if anything, it's gonna be a slap in the wrist. But my mum, she's not gonna be happy with me. You know, she might give me some lash. Yeah, you get me. You're not knowing it. Some lash in it. You can hold some lash in, some big lash in it. You know. So yeah, that's the most thing. So
did you find out?
She's the one to come bail me out. She's gonna get me out. She had to come all the way to Paddington in the middle of the night. I jumped on the train from all the way from Ealing Broadway, age 10. I don't know what made me jump in the train. So you know what, I want to go and get some games for my brothers. So when they come back from school, I want to surprise them. You know? That was a big mistake. I had 5 CDs. PlayStation, back then, they used to leave the CDs inside the cases in HMV. Bow, easy, tap, pop.
Yeah, they did.
Literally.
We used to do that as well. They was in the box.
It was inside the box.
They learned all about security.
There's no tag. Boom, hello, take it. Give me 2-finger discount. 2-finger discount.
Never
Wow.
happen these days.
Never now.
Bro, it's got some plastic
Things like that.
scaffolding around it these days.
Oh, it's not.
Nah.
Yeah, there's that in there.
You gotta go to the death.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah. But what people do with that now, yeah, they'll probably get some foil bag or something. So they don't, so the alarm don't go off.
Yeah.
You know how the thing say, innit?
Bro.
So boom. So yeah, so man.
I was thinking.
yo, don't tell no one. But yeah, so basically, from there, bro, I end up, cause obviously when you're in local authority care, and they can't handle you.
Local authority, you know what that is? Obviously, they don't know what that is.
Local authority is like when you're in care and stuff, you know.
Okay.
So I
No.
Local authority,
like
gone.
when you're usually remanded into the local authority.
Yes, exactly. So exactly. Because why?
It's different.
What's it like?
Remand is, your mum can't even tell you you're going home unless we say you're going home. Like, I'm now yours.
Yeah.
And the government's now.
Yeah, I'm a part of the
When
system.
you're remanded into care, that's it. You're theirs. Like, your mum can't do nothing right now. This is our operation.
Wow.
You know, basically, that's what it is,
Yeah,
remanded. Because you can go into care willingly, your family can put you in there. But when you start getting in trouble, they remand you into care. Because if I'm going to court cases, I'm getting caught and I ain't going to court. So I ain't going to court, you know what I'm saying, at home.
Yeah.
They're taking man out of the house anyway and saying you're staying in children's home, so we're going to bring you to court. That's what they do.
Wow.
That's what they used to do when I was young. So man, I don't know what they're doing now.
I mean, this is like
Remanded. Once you go remanded into care, you go to court and they say you're remanded into care. You go back downstairs and then a taxi might come for you.
yeah, taxi. They get you a little KFC on the way.
Are care homes even in the same format these days?
Don't know. You know.
I don't know.
I don't think why anything would change though.
We don't hear of
It's an
them in
easy
the same
system.
way.
They're there, bare man them in road, go to care first. Man them in jail, go to care. Nearly all the man them in care go to jail.
It's true.
You know the ones I've seen in care.
Yeah,
they always
majority
go to jail.
statistics, innit?
They're always in jail.
Yeah, literally, man. And the girls as
So there
well.
can't be nothing that's good going on there,
No.
or nothing intervention to change you or nothing. Too good. But there can't be that much success stories because everyone I know went there.
But you know why I say that? Because even I feel like this day and age, parents even find it hard to parent due to the new rules. Like, you know, like due to that children being able to call child lines and whatever, or go to school and say they're getting licks. Like if a child goes to school and says they got beat yesterday, what would happen?
Problems.
Big problems these days.
Big problems.
Back in the day, wouldn't have been that.
Yeah, man. Back in the day,
Teacher
when
probably slap you.
Yeah, teachers slap you as well.
Talking about.
Bruv, you remember you get dragged up by the teachers and that back in the day. Like,
But everything's on camera now, though, bro.
no, I'm saying now. I'm just saying like
It was different, innit?
it was different.
Parents are more wary now.
Yeah.
They can get locked quickly. Boom.
Yeah, everyone
Kids
can get in
taken.
trouble. Like, but even teachers can get in big trouble these days. Like for
There's some kids
just
that
putting their hands on you.
that do say that.
Just
I'll phone them if you touch me and all that.
I think.
Yeah,
I
trust me.
Trust me,
Yeah.
What did you say? You heard what I said?
Yeah.
Some cocky kid. You heard what I said? Just back off into his room. You heard what I said?
Yeah.
You know, in his room.
Literally.
You know them kind of kids. I would have been on smoke. You heard me? I ran out of the house. I ran out of the house afterwards. That's my cue, boy.
Yeah.
Back to the street.
100%.
Chelsea.
We don't know.
What did you say? We ran out the house after that, boy.
But yeah, man. But as I was saying, bro. Yeah, so I end up being in care, and then from there, fast forward, I was just lost in the system. And
How do you mean?
I was lost in this. I was a part of the system for my whole teens, innit? So
you're just in jail.
for now, I was part of the system. So it's either if I'm not in care, I'm in jail. If I'm not in jail, then I'm in YMCA or something like that.
How long did you do in jail?
I didn't do that long. I done like 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah, 7 years, 7.5 years. You know.
How old are you now?
I'm 33.
Are you 33 now?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
You know, so I'm 33 now. I done like
16.
yeah,
7 years.
Yeah, man, literally 15 innit? Like I went from jail 15.
15.
Yeah, broski, I went there.
If you're 33 and you went in jail when you were 15 for the 7 years.
No, I didn't do the whole 7. I'm saying all together.
Okay, yeah.
So I done the biggest bird that I done was a 623, and that was the last bird that I ended up doing.
Oh yeah, what was the first one?
The first one was a 623 months.
Okay, months.
For robbery.
Okay.
Get me? You know how the thing was back then. There used to be a lot of street robberies. Phones used to be expensive and stuff like that. The kebab man used to bust man. You understand? So get me? Like the kebab man used to bust man. Look at 2 bills for a phone, bro. Like, wow, you're winning, bro. Get me? Like that back then, you're winning, bro. You get me? Like,
Guled's giving everyone up today.
Some YSL case, you get me?
Everyone's good.
Rico.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I ended up going to the hunts, bro. But the most
big up if the kebab man's watching, though.
Yeah, big up. Kebab man.
Yeah, they're serious.
They're serious. Yeah, they're serious, bro.
Yeah, they're serious.
Get me, man.
But you have to know someone that knows them. You can't just walk up.
Nah, you can't just look in. They won't let anyone.
They're not playing the cover for anyone.
Nah.
They don't want to do that. Nowadays, they won't even do that.
It's
It's
true.
not even worth anything now.
That's what you think.
Now you're giving it out. Now you're telling them. I'm talking about the past. I'm talking about things that don't exist no more. I'm not telling them what's going on now. What's going on, Jay? You're telling them the plan. You can't do that.
Listen, no, you said phones ain't worth anything, and I was like,
Bro,
I don't know.
That's what I'm telling the youth. That was a part of the plan. So prevention's better than cure.
But listen, these days, like I will say, the fact that licking a phone is old school these days. You'll get
But
caught if
people
they
do it,
want to
though.
cat you. They still do
People
it.
are doing it, like even on driving past on bikes.
Yeah,
And snatching their phones.
it's ridiculous.
On mopeds, bro. That's like, you've gone through a lot to just get that phone, bro.
That's just a concept.
Mopeds on helmets.
What are you even doing
gloves.
with it? Like, you doing with the money for that? Like?
I don't know. It's Look at their
These
things.
kids, what are they doing? Like? What are they doing? What, are they gonna go buy a Canada Goose or something?
Don't know, you know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Buy some Star Dog or
I
something.
want to ask you some questions. Quincy. Mr. Quincy. Get me, man. It's a pleasure sitting here with you, brother. I heard nothing but great things about you. I want to talk about, let's go back to 1995.
1995.
Yeah, there was a big time in your life where something great coming to you.
Trying to bait up man's age.
1995. Get me? That's when
1995.
you
That was
accepted.
like the turn.
That's where you accepted Islam. Correct?
No. 1994, 95, yeah. 1994 is when I went to jail.
And then from 95,
From 95 to 97.
you
I was in
revert,
jail.
and that's when you reverted into Islam.
Yeah.
And what made you want to do that though, Ak? Bro, because that's very powerful, man.
you
From
know
that
it was,
age,
yeah?
bro, man.
Do you know what it was, yeah?
Yeah, bro.
You see, like, you know, being by yourself when you're young, yeah, for a long time, yeah,
Yeah,
and then you go around something, yeah, that feels so brotherly and that,
yeah.
like, just kind of like just drawed me in and the
Really,
love.
was there brotherhood in jail at that time?
No, there weren't no brotherhood. It was just, well, it wasn't no big brotherhood. It was just 2 Asian guys that I knew,
MashaAllah.
Sinbad and another guy that was with
Sinbad from Bush.
me. Yeah, just
All
yeah.
gold tooth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
him.
man, I've been pre your thing.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Proper
yeah.
person, man.
Yeah, he was a proper guy, man. I saw in the texts it says he's in Reading. Yeah,
Literally.
someone says he's in Reading in the messages.
What, in Reading Jail?
Well, HMP Reading.
I don't know if
It must
on road.
It must
It
be.
must be Reading or maybe on road. I don't know.
Well, you
First,
would
I
reach
assumed
out to
just
you.
in the community.
Yeah.
He would reach out to you though.
Maybe he will.
Yeah,
Maybe he will.
Big up
He will.
Sinbad. But yeah, as I was saying, so boom, you just done your thing, but you was always young man that knew how to look after himself. Get me?
So it was never about that.
Yeah, big up your stepdad first and foremost.
What
That
for?
man, get me? Because he had a big impact in your life where he showed you how to be tough, how to stand on your own 2 feet. Get me? He showed you how to get me, like get me. Make sure you're not a pushover. Make sure you stand for what's right. And I've had a stepdad in my life as well, so that's how I can relate to that, you know. But my stepdad,
What did your stepdad do?
he cooked for me. He cleaned for me.
because you said he was your best friend.
Now my dad was my best friend. That was my father. Get me. May Allah have mercy on him. I mean, you know what I mean. But my stepdad, that's my little sister's dad. He was a very great man. You know what I mean. His name's Ali. Do you know what I mean? He came into my life, and he played a role where he didn't need to play. You know, he cooked meals for us. He took us to the park. He played football with us. So when I saw that, I was like, you know what I mean. Obviously, that's not the same, but it's still, he nurtured us in a way where he showed us that love. He never put his hand on us, you know.
That's a different kind of love, though.
You know,
Yeah, that's a whole different kind of love, though.
was lucky.
Yeah,
the way it's lucky.
definitely, innit?
Yeah.
That's
Very lucky from a stepdad. I know that was a blessing.
That's
You know,
actually good.
You see that? You see the way the word stepdad gets thrown around. I feel like a stepdad is kind of an automatic thing, but when someone really plays the role of a father, I feel like they deserve the title.
Do
Do you get what I'm saying? Like they
fair
deserve.
enough.
That, you know, like back in Africa.
No,
anyway,
it's good, you know.
Yeah, back in Africa, we call everyone
Especially
mummy.
when one's lost. When
Like,
one's
pops,
lost and they ain't got no
Papa.
guide.
Yeah, they ain't got no guide.
Yeah, and you ain't got no guide, and someone does that to you. Yeah,
Someone
that's
plays
massive.
a father role. I'm not saying you have to
Like
say they're
real.
your real father.
Yeah.
But I think like it's like a difference between like a stepdad is just someone that your mum's with,
Yeah.
or someone your
But
mum's married.
it's my stepdad. She's married. Yeah, she's married to my
Yeah,
mum,
but I'm saying, you know, when they actually play the role though,
they played a
It's
good
different.
role.
Yeah.
that's a different thing.
Very
Because
good
not every
That
stepdad
takes a lot.
plays
Some
the
dads
role.
don't even do their thing.
Some dads don't even do their thing.
I know.
So someone else does it.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It's biological.
100%, you get me? So I appreciate that. Back then, I never used to see that though.
Yeah.
Only when I got older and I realised and I started looking into certain things. Like, you know what? My man was a decent
What did
man.
you do for a living?
What did he do for a living? He was a cabbie.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? He was a decent cabbie.
No,
you
but
know
that's
what I mean?
good. That's good.
That's good. That's what I tried to find out.
Yeah,
He was a
yeah.
cabbie.
It's
He
alright
kept-
being there, doing what it is. But what you showing
What you do? What you showing me?
You
Yeah.
showing me.
Yeah,
So I'm just
get me.
saying, yeah.
You
yeah.
kind of whispered cabby. You didn't even. You should have said that. You should have
I
said
know,
that a bit more
Cabbie.
proud.
I was remembering, innit? I was supposing. What is it? Cabbie. It's a cabbie. But yeah. It was a cabbie, innit? But yeah,
I think that's a
from
good
there-
thing.
That's a
great,
great.
man. It was
it's
great. It
amazing.
was great. But
He showed
I was
you-
not
he
home.
showed you a different
No, but he
way.
didn't see it. I was
Yeah.
not there though.
Early days, what you could
Whilst
do.
he was there though, whilst he was there, I was already in care. You know.
Yeah.
So when I used to come to the house, that's when he was doing these things. So I see how he was treating my brother, and I see how he raised.
Why
my,
did that make you want to stay home though?
Nah, I didn't. It was like I was too. I was
He
like.
was a bad you. You
Yeah,
know that?
man.
Yeah.
I can see it on you.
Yeah.
I can see exactly.
I was
what kind
headache,
of-
bro. I was headache. You know,
Yeah.
I was not that bad. You know, I was just a bit misguided. You know.
Not in bad and bad.
You see how your stepdad
Wild.
took you boxing? I wish I was taking boxing when I was a kid. I wish, bro.
Why?
Because I had all that rage in me, bro. And I need to put that energy into something. I know you love football, but boxing ended up being something that your stepdad ended up putting you into. I wish I went into boxing.
What did you go into?
Nothing. I didn't do nothing, bro. I didn't get to go to school. I never got to go.
Bad stuff.
Yeah, man. I learned how to read when I was 23, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. I learned it down the block. Because I
That's mad.
had no books to read, bro. And they gave me the Quran. So I said to myself, you know what, bro? I need to read. I'm going to end up losing my mind down here. I used to grab the Samaritan's phone. You guys, I'm feeling suicidal. But it's a lie. I just want to hear a female's voice. Hello? How are you? And give me, if it's a man, I'll just hang up straight away. Bam. Ring it again. Don't tell them. But you get me? That's what I was doing, innit? Literally. So yeah, man.
So don't tell them.
Get me? so I'm like, raw. Like, so I learned how to read back down the block and then down a block. So I ended up getting some urban books as well. Portia Santiago.
How did you teach yourself to read in the block?
No, I was just wallahi. I don't know. It was Allah, man. Wallahi, bro. I don't know. I know
So
it
what
sounds
did you
cliche.
do? What was the tactics?
What it was? I'm on GOD. If you guys don't know what GOD is, yeah. For
Good
the-
order and discipline.
Yes. So they got me down there. So I don't have and I ain't got time to stay down the block. So it's when the governor decides for you to be fit enough to go back on the wing. So I said to myself, I'm losing myself down here, bro. I need to read something. So I started reading the Quran. And slowly I was joining it. But back in the day I could read but you know them nothing bigger than them 5 words.
Yeah.
And then I started joining it together. Raw, I started getting excited. The fact that
Can you imagine? Imagine getting
I'm
excited
like,
later on.
I was
Imagine not being able to do that, and then later on,
and it comes together.
I'm more excited about it. You know?
Yeah, I know, but I was
When
holding
you're
my
young,
piss.
it's
I'm holding
just
my
like
piss.
everyone's doing it.
Yeah,
It's nothing.
yeah.
But you know, if you've done it to yourself, like what you done,
It's true.
imagine how buzzing you must have been.
I was
Yeah.
buzzing. I was holding my pissing, bro. I didn't want to. I wanted to finish the page. That's how good it was. I was like, oh my days. So even when my TV came back to me, I didn't even want my TV sometimes. I was just because I had a creative mind, and that's what helped me attract to people in the audience and the public. Why? Because my mind's creative, and I could picture the people in my mind. You know. Then I started reading Martina McCall. If you heard of her,
Martina McCall.
yeah, she's an author. I started reading that. Then and the Cartel Family,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
and
Did
obviously.
you get the Sydney Sheldons?
Sidney said, no, I didn't get that. I got a Monster Code D.
Okay.
Came in my Tookie Williams, Redemption. I started reading all of them books. So I started reading. I ended up being a bookman. So yeah, man, I ended up finding that out.
Cartels is good though.
I loved Cartel. Portia Santiago, Shadow. You know about Shadow? Shadow's serious guy, you know. The guy's from Sudan, you know. He came all the way, and Portia, and her dad was good. And you got Snow. Is it Winter? A Time of Winter. That's a daughter as well. But yeah, man, great reading, man. You know, it makes man really creative, and yeah. So that's what I was saying. I wrote down a few things for you, bro, and I'm gonna ask you a few things.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
You're gonna ask me.
Inshallah. Yeah. So, what's this thing you're saying about carrying grief forever? You know when you on Imam Shakil's podcast, you're saying about carrying grief. So there will be a man carrying grief for so long. Only later on, when he's in power, he lets that grief out.
Okay. No, there is people like that.
Yeah, I know, but
There's
I want
people like that in the community.
Yeah, but tell I want to. Yeah, I want to.
Like,
go on.
you know, people who have been like, you know, like victims in the community.
Yeah.
And then they get power, and then they don't know how to use it. They use it in the wrong way,
Yes.
and everything comes out in the wrong way because they've never had power before.
Yes.
The detention's messed up.
Yeah, the intentions,
Do you know what I'm
sincerity is
saying?
not there.
And there's a lot of people in power like that.
Yes, I know, bro.
Yeah.
And they don't last for too long.
No, they might not last for too long, but
It don't last too long, man.
they sometimes they stay effective though.
Yeah.
You get me? Not to me really, but they stay effective. I see what they do. You know, when you can watch their patterns and that.
And you see what they do. Okay,
Yeah,
is
they
that
can
how
bring the community together. They can.
Are you coming
but
from
they
that
don't.
angle? Yeah.
Yeah, they
Literally,
don't.
yeah. I get that.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man.
What do you think about that?
What I think is, yeah, the only way, once you be yourself, innit, like a lot of people think they have to mold themselves to a certain character to be accepted by people. But end of the day, you're going to end up being a second version of that. You being yourself and being the first version, that will be the best thing that you could ever do. You know? Because end of the day, that person, once they pick you up like that, they can always put you back down. But once you find your own
So
path,
you gotta do you. Then,
yeah, you have to do you. And once you find your own path and you have God with you, because I've got God's in my heart a lot, you know. This is why I don't wear this, because right now I came with a camise. It got a bit too hot, that's why I took it off. But I rode around with a camise. Reason being, I rode with a camise, I don't want people to say, oh, that's the religious guy. Oh, and that's a sheikh. But once you wear a camise and you wear a kufi, once someone sees, they see peace.
that's why you wear it.
Yeah, and plus it helps me not getting drawn out. So if I see a girl, I'm very charismatic, they say. Get me? I'm a charmer, you know. And I'm a man, I'm quick with it, innit? Like, you know, I can, like, I've got game, I can just bang game on straight away, but I respect my Lord straight away. If I'm wearing this, I'm not going to approach a girl in a mini skirt or something. No, I'm not going to do that to myself. I respect my religion more than I respect myself. So I wear this to protect that, you know? I know it sounds thing, but I know people
sounds
think,
what?
and I know it may sound a bit, in this day and age, strange.
Why?
This day and age where someone say, oh, bro,
You respect your religion more than yourself.
yeah, wallahi, I do.
That's respect.
Yeah, I do,
You
bro.
gotta respect that.
I know I'm weak. We're only men who've made weak, you know. And our biggest weakness are females or stuff like that. So I try to avoid that. I love women. Don't get me wrong. Get me? But I've had my fair share of women, you know. But I'm looking for a wife, you know. And for me to look for a wife, I have to conduct myself like someone that looking for a wife. And Allah knows my intentions. You know, I can't be sleeping around with girls knowing that I want a wife. Allah's not going to give me. You will get what who you are. I know people say, what you are, you get. You get me? So boom. So that's why I wear that. Back to that now. Big up you man's side, you know. Brixton, man, you man held it down, bro. Reason being, bro, there were certain jails that man was in.
Which ones did you go to?
Like I've been to several jails. I've been High Down, I've been Phelps, I've been HMP ISIS, I've been Glen Parva, I've been Wayland, I've been Rochester, I've been a few jails, Scrubs, a few jails. But the fact that I'm saying is, you know, when I felt a bit, you know, out of place, I felt a bit lonely, there'll be a couple brothers, like, say for instance, I went to Huntington in 2005, 2006, yeah? Who did I see Temps from Brixton, the one brother called Temps, yeah? And I'm Fader and Richie and a couple of South brothers. As soon as I come in the wing, I'm thinking, Salam alaikum, Ak. I'm thinking, rah. It made me feel good, you know. It made me feel wanted, bro. It made me feel safe. In a way, like I got my brothers around me. Not saying I need them to look after me, but I felt like I'm not alien, you know.
As much as I get what you're saying, yeah. To your journey of what you're trying to do now, like you're kind of making jail sound fun.
Not at all. Jail's a wake up call. No way, get me. But I'm saying you could be set in jails, you know. You can go up north now. You can go Scotland. You're not gonna get no brother approaching you on some Salam alaikum Ak. What are you looking at, mate? Some white racist. Give me, what are you looking at, mate? What are you looking at, mate? Some racist. I'm saying, I was lucky enough. It could have been a lot worse, sir. If a lot of brothers.
But you know what? Without the context, it would just sound like we come to sit down to talk about. But
it was just one part of the
characters, and I'm not knocking it. I'm just trying to like sometimes we gotta be careful. I think that we've got to be careful. Definitely, especially when you got you're both certain characters. Quincy's definitely a big character in that world. So when the dialogue just becomes too jailified, I always try to make sure that we try to bring it back to what we're doing now. Because it's like if we make it always about that. Not saying you can't talk nothing about it.
Yeah, I hear you.
But if it's about specific people, if you said if you want to ask him specific questions, but other than that, I feel like it ends up being the same,
jarring, same story,
same old.
But no, that's what. No, but what?
There's so much good things going on right now.
Yeah, there's great things. I'm going to get into that, inshallah.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? But one thing that I just wanted to highlight was the fact that jail's not a good place. I don't want to let the youngsters to understand that. Prevention is better than cure. I'm trying to prevent an awareness. However, I'm saying I had to give people their props when it's due, bro.
No.
It could have been a lot. It could be a lot harder in prison for a lot of people, especially for Muslims.
But at least if you explain that side, I understand where you're.
Yeah, you understand. And when the brothers reverted, you know, it made the ummah a bit more stronger than what it was, you know, and it made a lot of people comfortable. Definitely. So yeah, man, get me. Especially
I think that's what it done.
Yeah, man, 100%, you know, and I get me. It's like
I could about some people that didn't feel comfortable though.
That was their own insecurities, you know, and that's their own insecurities because they may have been more safe outside with a gun or something like that with a knife. So now they're in a place with no gun, no knife. They ain't got no protection, you know. I've been in jail 4 or 5 times, you know. I'm not. But
you don't really need protection if you just stay in your lane.
But then. Back then, yeah, you can stay in your lane, but still people will try to test your thing.
I know people. Just like, just doing big sentence. And they're in the wing for 10, 15 years. They just don't talk to nobody. They just get their food, go on the phone,
no basic.
Go back to their
That's adult jail. But YO as well, though. YO is dangerous because YO, what you do is,
a bit different.
As you was mentioning, YO, you're getting bent up all day. Adult jail, you're not trying to get bent up.
Pause.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm saying no, bent up.
Yeah. Bent up, yeah. When you get what? I'm baffed.
I don't know.
Pause.
I have to ask him.
James, you got me.
I don't talk like this.
You know about pause?
Pause. What's
pause?
You do pause though.
Yeah. You know, like I mean, it's pause. Like you know, like if it sounds.
Yeah.
If it sounds suspect,
it's the yard man talk.
Nah, man, I know that. I know that one there, you know. I'm just getting with it, you know. But now I know that one there. But yeah, man. What was I gonna say to you, bro? Your family grew up in Manny. You had a lot of family grew up in Manny. Have you ever been Manchester yourself?
Yeah, my family also, bro. There as well, yeah.
What, Moss side, yeah? I got a lot of
Moss side, and they branched out.
Get me, man. I got a lot of family.
How many did your family members live there?
Good, man. I got my aunties. I got 2-3 aunties. I got cousins. A lot of cousins that live in Manchester. That's where I lived first when I came to the UK. Yeah, I lived in Manchester for 5 years. I lived in Moss side, Juicy Court, and then after that we moved to London.
You went to school, yeah?
Yeah, I went.
And you got through out?
Nah. I actually got 4 out. That was primary school. Nursery. I went Webster Nursery and Webster Primary School. From there, you know. Then we moved up to London.
Okay.
So we ended up going to West London, Acton. You know, grew up in the area. At times, it was not, as I say, there was not a lot of brotherhood in West at that time. You know.
So what? There weren't a lot of you.
There was not a lot of brotherhood, you know. There was only a majority, only maybe not. I'm talking about the African Caribbean community. There was not a lot of revert brothers, you know. And there were certain people from certain areas, like they had to stay in their own lane, you know, and they don't want to mix. So you get the Somalians chill over there, but in South you get everyone mixed in together. You get the Somalians, you get the African Caribbeans, you get the Africans, you get everyone. But in West you get people with their own batch. Cause why? Because maybe they may have been insecure to mix, or maybe they didn't believe in what them people believe in, or maybe they thought they were better than others.
How old is you when you was here?
When I come to London,
Yeah,
I come 6 years old.
6 years old.
7 years old.
So in the time when you came here, even like I've watched when the populations went up. I remember when more Turkish people came here. I remember when the Somalians came in. Do you get what I'm saying? I remember even when there was an influx of Jamaicans, like when the Yardis came in for one period. You know what I was there? And I remember like you probably in the time that you grew up, there weren't that many Somalians around, did it? Like in terms of what's there now.
Nah, there's bag of Somalians now. Back then,
when you was younger, you was probably one of the only ones
bro.
in your area. You know that people would know, because I remember I had like 2 or 3 Somalian friends when I was younger. There weren't even a big Somalian community or Ethiopian community when we was younger. Yeah. I remember that when everyone came in, so I can imagine from you when you was younger.
Yeah, it was deep,
you was probably one of the only, not like
yeah,
one of
family.
the only.
We was probably one of the only families, but the thing was like Somalians, they were peaceful people, you know.
Yeah.
When they came, you know, they didn't know about violence. We came from a war-torn country and stuff like
Definitely.
that. However, it was peaceful people, but it got to a point where certain things happened to make them conduct themselves in a certain way. Yeah. I remember the first day, for one time I was walking down my estate in South Acton. I was like 11, 10 years old, minding my own business, you know. Then somehow I just see one Somalian guy getting rushed by 4 or 5 African Caribbean guys, you know. They bricked him, they battered him, everything. And I'm thinking, why did that happen? And I think, why is people not stopping
and when
that?
you say African Caribbean, I always
how many of them? 3 of them.
Like 3, 4 of them, they were just violating them, like oppressing them in a way.
You know,
like,
you say African
there was
Caribbean.
one point where Somalians couldn't even walk through their estate.
When you
They
say
had to take the long way round
when you
for
say
some
African
reason.
Caribbean, like I've had a problem for years. The fact that even like you said African Caribbean, it's almost like Somalian people and African Caribbean people separate each other, separate themselves like they're not the same people. That I've always thought that was a bit weird.
No, you can't, because Somalians only migrated recently, you know.
Yeah.
African Caribbeans, they came in the 60s, 70s, if I'm aware.
No, just in terms of like being the same people, they almost don't
separated themselves.
Yeah,
but we didn't feel accepted. Man didn't think man was black though.
Yeah,
at that
see,
time, no.
so see,
I think there was.
You see,
nah,
yeah.
I'm telling man that man's black, but they tell him no, you're not black, bro.
See,
you're Somalian,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. These are
So
the kind of
imagine
things
someone's
that-
not accepting
that's
you. To
bullshit.
be I know, but that's for lack of knowledge. And what they've been embedding and what that knowledge they've been passed on with.
I didn't ever think that.
No, I know you wouldn't have, but that was the
quite
thing.
obvious.
I never
What
thought that.
age when you was younger?
Yeah, that's what I'm just going. It's another black one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they will say that, innit? Because I don't know, because the hair may be a bit softer. They made it look a bit more different.
No,
do you know?
my background's Kenyan, so
Are you Kenyan?
yeah. So
My
for
guy.
me, people
My
never see.
brother.
They didn't always see that. So that, but I know like Somalia is not that far from Kenya. You got Miss East
Yeah, it's
Africa.
East Africa, we're
Ethiopia.
here, yeah, we're
So it's
neighbours.
like when people do that, I'm a bit.
Well, you can
confused.
blend in. Somali's not blending in. So you can standing out. Somali's going to stand out. Hello.
But now,
you know who he is.
but you know what's crazy now though? If you see the younger generation, yeah, even their slang is partly Somalian.
Yeah, all the music. And all
Yeah,
that.
even with some of the stuff they're saying in drill and all that, I'm learning a lot of the words are Somalian. Like the Somalian lingo is running the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm
But
saying
that's
in terms of how much it's changed. You know what I'm saying? I'll even know what Hoya means. I know what different things like.
Hunter mean whatever.
Even when they say
you get me?
the back and all of that.
I heard Askari.
Yeah.
You know me like.
Yeah, there's even some wavy little Somalian youths like singing that wave kind of rap. No. Mashing it up.
Bro, most of the
Yeah, mash it up. Yeah.
most of the hardest drill artists are Somalian as well. No, that's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I watched them youths grow as well. You get what I'm saying to you? So like, I've watched the change of it being like when I was younger in primary school, like having one or two friends that were Somali, then watching a certain younger generation grow up, and they kind of set what is road now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why everyone's kind of most areas
militant as well.
Well, most areas been taken over as well. Like you go to the areas that you talk
even in Cunt.
Yeah,
running niggas out of spots.
They're running the place. They're running the roads, cuz.
And think about it though, Marley's family
talking about them is like they sound shook.
What's it? They're on edge.
Marley's are crazy blood.
No, but they're running the roads.
There's hundreds of them.
I know, because family.
Man, he's not gonna be talking. They're not black. Not black side now. You know what I mean?
But it's just understanding. They're not really violent. They just need to be understanding.
But you got some
communication, man.
You know
when you feel accepted.
No, 100%. No one says that. Like with the women, because you got some of the most beautiful women as well. So
how long did it take you to realize that though?
Me?
Did you realize this 15 years ago or now?
Who?
Because back in the day, Somali girls never used to look that attractive to others.
What?
Back in that 15 years ago, did you have a Somalian girlfriend?
From the beginning of the year,
yes, back in the day. What day?
Back in the day, because you gotta remember, like, I don't know, man.
Did you say the same?
I had one.
Yeah.
Did you only start?
I've had an Eritrean girlfriend, so you know what I'm saying. But like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My whole thing is that it's not even like, it's just how things work. You know, like there were certain Somalian people that would be taken, that would be looked at certain ways. Certain, you know what I'm saying? It's even being Kenyan. But people will think different things. I've been called Somali. I've been called. Some people say I look Jamaican. Some people say I look all these different things.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm saying to you? So I don't take any of them as insult, because I know we're all the same people, isn't it?
Yeah, now we're all together now. You know what I mean? But back then it was very hard to be accepted.
No, you're right, and that's why I'm just talking.
But like, it was very hard. Like I would never, like even if I approached maybe an African Caribbean girl or anything like that. What? Man's getting aired, bro. Yeah, you're smart. Yeah.
But they do that to everyone, bro. To be honest,
bro. You know what I was thinking? I'm thinking, bro. If everyone's looking dusty, it don't matter who you are.
Yeah.
They're like an idiot anyway.
Yes.
Any man comes wavy, Somalian, African, English. Yeah. Bam, they take it seriously.
Yes. Facts.
Where we come from.
Facts.
There's no bias, dude.
Facts. Because there's certain man that I thought.
Because if a Somali alien comes to you, think, right, he is on smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's not gonna be no different to an African guy or an black English guy or anything black with a different flavour in the hood. If you're not looking up to stand, because everyone glorifies vanity and that, innit?
Yeah,
100%. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Once you're looking wavy, man, taking you serious. If you're not, don't matter where you're from, Jigger.
Yeah, serious.
Man ain't sharing you no ratings. You know what I'm saying? Automatically.
Serious.
That's it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Serious.
But one thing what man them need to understand is, see all the, as you was mentioning, Quince, about all the wave tunes, how the Mali youths have got some wave tunes and they're hitting millions and stuff like that. What man them don't need to understand is, their parents are very religious people. Their parents
maybe that's why they're winning.
Yes, because what does Shaydan, what's the fitna? If I can't get to you, I'm gonna get to your children. So when man are thinking, oh, man's hitting these numbers, or man's busting
maybe
case,
it's saving them from being on the streets. The music money they're making, no?
Nah, that's not
their life's changing, no?
No, it's about
everything's
misguiding
a journey,
them.
though. Huh? Like even you're being used as a man of experience.
Okay.
You know, like you went through experiences to be the man that could be used today.
Yes.
So even like within the Bible or even the Quran, if you notice, the people that were used were men of experience. If you look at like all of their histories of the men that God used, like in either you realize that they're all men of experience.
Men who've been tested.
Yeah,
and went through trials and tribulations.
Yeah, so everything we go through in life, like even if the world looks at us as bad, sometimes it's part of the journey that God's taken us through, so we can be used.
Yes, 100%.
So we can be brought closer to God.
I know, but see, the thing is, sometimes it will make it look like it's easier. Man will do a mad thing right now. Man will catch an M or something like that, but bust case. But they don't understand. It's because their mum was up all night praying to God.
Or maybe the devil made bust case.
Yeah, maybe the devil wants to carry on with more wicked.
Nah, you reckon?
Yeah.
More than likely, you know.
But what about the mum's prayer?
The mum's prayer.
What to make him bust?
It might just go for the rest of her kids. Might not be him.
It could be him though, because I've seen 80% of people. Because I've watched it. I've done a research on it.
How do you know it's prayers though?
It's prayers because even if you approach any rapper right now, you can ask them, is your mum a religious woman? I'm talking about from a Somali background. They'll say, yeah, my he's a sheikh. He stays in the mosque all day. You see the man who's moving bricks on the roads. So what did your mum do for a living? My mum's a sheikh. She's a wadad, and she's a wadad. She prays all night. And a wadad is like a sheikh, but a female version. She prays all night. She reads the Quran. She minds her business. She prays her charity. She fasts and stuff like that. If God's accepting their prayers, that's what I believe. Because 80% of the people that are misguided and in there.
So what would their prayers be to that though?
So please don't. You get me? Like protect them, innit? Don't let them people go through hardship.
I still believe prayers.
Prayer is
but
powerful.
You got to remember at the same time, a certain energy that you're carrying, you're still gonna have to deal with the karma of it.
Yeah, indeed, definitely.
And the place where you're finding that he's finding all that success, there's some different energy in them areas that he's dealing with.
100%. Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because the devil's at all levels, isn't it?
I'll give you a story
You know
now.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I'll give you a story now. Yeah. Quick story, you guys. Yeah.
She could be praying him into a deeper, bigger conspiracy. Yes, more time to just fuck him up. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, Nice committed 10 murders.
Yeah.
He was just a drug dealer.
Yeah.
He was getting away with this shit. The prayers were so strong. And now, look where it's ended up.
If you're speaking to the family of the victims, ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, no.
100%.
They're praying too.
Yeah.
There's war.
100%.
It's war, isn't it? There's
100%.
war, brother.
That's what you got.
That's what you need to understand.
It's the reality that we have to look at sometimes. It's harsh,
Mm.
but there's this harsh realities that we have to look at.
There was a situation, yeah, where there was 3 young men. They was in a house somewhere in Northwest. They were just chilling in this house, nice little apartment and stuff like that. They had a couple of machines on them. The machines were just parked there. Guess where the machines were? They were underneath the chair. Guess who comes flying through the door? Trident.
Yeah, where's that?
Someone gave them the job. I don't know what's going on. So they came in with the machines. Alright, you guys, stop.
Oh, was you in there?
No, I'm aware of this. The person did. No, don't do that, Quincy. It's a recall. What are you doing? That's not part of the plan. Why did I put me in there?
I was just checking.
Yes, you're right. No, I was not there. I'm a good Jew. I'm a good Jew. I'm a
What happened in the end?
So anyway,
You're civilian.
I'm a civilian, alhamdulillah.
Oh, this is your civilian years.
Yeah, civilian years, yeah. That's what's up, man. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, man. It's cool to be civilian, you know.
No, I just wanted to
find
out what period it was for you, because you said you know this.
Yeah, I know this very well, innit? But still, even me being in this period and me trying to be positive, I still know people that are affiliated to the roads.
Yeah, of course.
Because it would be family, it would be friends, Joe friends and stuff like that. It's always going to be embedded in me. But my job is to show a positive and brighter side.
Maybe
inshallah.
Go on, let's say the end of the story.
But boom, let me get back to the story now. Fast forward now, the machines are there now, yeah? The whole house gets spun. One of the youths inside there, inside the house, his dad's, I'm not saying this could be, but it could be possible, he's a sheikh. He's a local imam, you know? Bro, they all got spun, bro. These men are to a point where they're smoking 3-4 cigarettes, one after the other.
Cigarettes?
No, obviously they're stressing, they're allowed to smoke in it. They say, yo, chill, you guys.
Oh, I thought they're still in the yard.
No, they're still in the yard. They're there chilling there, just smoking their fags.
Oh, okay,
so you guys wait there, we're going to search the house. If you find anything, you're all getting nicked. The machines didn't get found. But the machine's right there. It's right here. It's right there.
What was it getting ready for?
For obviously Trident in it, for gun police or the
machines?
Yeah, for the machines. It's right there. How did they not see that? Someone's prayer.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. I know that youth's dad, he's an imam. And he's a very, very good man. You understand? So that was one of the, my mind was so bubbling. Then I realised, I said, you know, the Dean's so serious. Cause I didn't grow up in Dean. I learned my surahs in prison, bro. But Imam the one in Feltham, the big one with the big bed. What's his name? Some good one, some good guy. I used to go to Islamic classes there.
He was in Feltham.
He was in Feltham. He was Imam and what's his name? I forgot his name anyway. I learnt my surahs there. First brother right now. You got this brother here. Sweeps, the boy local. That guy, he's from African Caribbean, half Nigerian, half African Caribbean. Bro, that's the first man. That's the first man that I ever played Fredja with.
So what do you think
in my
about?
whole life, bro.
So what do you think about judge? Because some
Judge.
people are doing judge.
Sihr. That's sihr, yeah?
Sir.
Sihr. Magic. Sihr. Sihr, yeah. It's
I heard
magic.
that one there, but you can hear it, boy.
Yeah,
You can hear there's
Yeah.
something going on there, boy.
but I'm saying that. But
Is it?
yeah,
So, are you Turkish?
Kurdish.
Oh, Kurdish, okay.
you like.
Sure.
All I'm saying is
What you
like,
said about judge? Yeah, go.
Sir.
a lot of people that's on the road, yeah.
Sure.
There's a lot of judge happening.
Yes,
Man, a lot of men are doing judge.
It's been happening without our time.
So the reason why a lot of men ain't getting caught, ain't getting shot, ain't getting is
that
because of judge.
Is some of it because of that as well? Emperors.
That's a form of prayer.
But that person
No.
there, them people that are doing the judge, they lose someone close to them that they love. There's always sacrifice. You have to sacrifice something to gain something like that. If you play with fire, you're gonna get burnt. So you burning, you lose.
But so,
something.
what about if you're
Go
still
on.
you got the machines and let's say now God's players bless you with the machines,
Yeah.
and then after that
You gotta shoot someone.
What then?
Was that a blessing?
But you shoot that person. You shooting that person. You going to jail could have saved you from something.
No, but if I went to jail for a little 5, it'd be better than doing life.
Yeah.
Mm.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're
So
saying.
maybe they should have found the gun. And I'm just doing a 5 now.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the L plate.
But you gotta think
There
about it
must
like
be
that.
that must be part of the statistics. Do
There's
you know
no-
that?
yeah.
In situations like that, innit?
If someone
I bet there's
changes,
that shit like
Doesn't
that
matter
happened.
what they get away with.
Got away with that. He thought you was
Yeah.
running the place, then boom.
Boom.
Something else
Next
happens.
thing, madness, this, that,
Thought that
because
the prayers
the
got your
energy
way.
you're dealing with,
Pretty thought
and
the
your
prayers got your way.
furthermore, you're dealing with that energy, and your dad's a head
Imam, yeah.
imam, or your dad's a pastor, or your dad's a is that you're
Them
dealing
man
with?
is due to die of heartache. After that.
And no, but them man they're solid. Them man they're prepared for that.
Praying, bro, for that, and then
For that,
he got taken, like for
yeah,
real.
yeah.
No, but
Some people will die of a heavy heart.
But we're aware that calamities and things happen in your life. You having trials and tests and stuff like that. That's a part of your deen. That means that's a sign that God loves you. God loves you.
Yeah, I hear that, but you see,
Go on, bro.
You see that much energy into praying and that. Yeah, you need to put that into the child and that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Into the
And try
child.
and change them what they're doing instead of fucking just praying all the time.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because remember, so when you see these people that pray like that, they pray hard, you know,
Yeah, bro.
like all day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, their life is on it. Like you go in the room, they're doing some different position,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
praying. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? It's not a joke, you know, bro.
No,
I'm telling you, bro. So
Was there a
they
point?
put that much energy into things. They should be able to put that into their child.
100%.
It's
That's
a lot,
what-
and it's a meditation as well. You know, like it's deep meds. That deep meds, you got to ram your message into that. You said, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Prayer without works is like even prayer about faith. It's just
It's about
like,
me getting your way, but I'm not letting you win.
yeah. If you ain't putting
You know
your
what I'm saying?
doing the stuff, like you gotta remember, like it's only so much. Like it's like when you pray too much, I believe that there's no faith in it. No, I remember back in the day, like
When you pray too much,
Yeah.
I believe there's no faith in it.
yeah. So like if you don't believe that your prayer worked yesterday, yeah, then there's no faith in it. Like this is my own theory. Yeah,
this is your theory.
This is my own.
yeah, this is my own theory. So I'm
This is my own
Are you
theory.
Muslim, by the way?
No. I wouldn't say I'm Muslim because what Muslim means, but I'm not. I don't follow Islam.
Okay.
But you know what Muslim means?
What does Muslim mean? Peace.
I'm asking you. Do you know what it means?
Peace. Muslim. What,
No.
what does it mean?
No, I just someone that
And
worships,
it's submit to
praises
God.
God. Yeah, someone that should.
Are you submit to God?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't practice. I'm not Christian, but even though I believe in Jesus, you get what I'm saying to you? I'm a complicated guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know what I mean?
Said I'm a complicated
I'm not a Buddhist,
guy.
but I might meditate. You know what I'm saying to you? But like, there's my whole thing is that like.
Go on, bro.
A lot of the angles that everyone looks at things is not. If we looked at it, we have to be objective when we're looking at things because God gave us the angle.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying to you? Like, we can't just look at it one way.
Definitely, but that's where knowledge comes from it, though, bro.
And what's
more
knowledge?
the more knowledge. Knowledge is power, isn't it?
Yeah,
And knowledge is understanding life
Mm.
and what it is, and accepting what life is. You know.
What
And
is life? What is it?
What your purpose is to worship God, innit? That's for me, bro. You know. And I know it may sound. I wouldn't say cliche because this is what you're meant to be doing, but that's man's purpose, bro. I was not purpose just to, you know what I mean? What we're gonna do on this earth.
How can't you do both though?
what does worship God look like?
What, I beg your pardon?
What does worship God look like?
What does worshipping God look like?
Yeah.
Someone that strives.
Do you even want to share it, Mac, no?
Yeah, sure.
Man just put it like it was
punishing
legit.
it,
Yeah.
Bit of tall glasses.
I watched his whole form, but he's not feeling me today.
Yeah, that would be, man.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, now you got too far. Yeah.
But what does worshipping God looks like? You said.
Yeah, what does worshiping God look like?
Someone that's striving to help others.
Because you know some people just worship God and don't help no one.
But that's
Trust me, man. Trust me. There's some mad
people that just.
That's what they were saying the other day. I swear they were saying that on Shade Borough the other day, something about how they realise churches just raise money and they don't tell you nothing to do.
Even Muslims.
What, Muslims?
Yeah, like but there's Muslims, Christians, Hindus, all these people. Yeah, they're just rich for themselves. You think you can be rich, but if you're not selfish, how many rich people?
How much of them prince of Saudi
yeah,
Arabia?
exactly.
So much money. There's so much poor people.
Go to Dubai.
But the
They can just
religion.
finish it in one day.
No,
say,
but the religion.
I'm gonna do something.
But the
so
religion's
nice for
perfect. The
everybody.
religion's perfect, not the people though.
I didn't say the people are perfect. I'm just saying if
you're
we're
talking about
reflecting off the people.
There's people in
That's
every
you
religion.
just said you just say like it was a Christian.
That is
But
selfish.
It's people in every religion that are selfish. And they do this whole worshiping God, like they're overly worshiping God, but they don't do nothing for
They
nobody.
could pray 5 times a day, 1 time a day, no time a day.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and they got all of this thing, all of this. They got all the material,
All these resources that can help people.
and not once has their mind got.
Think,
has
let's
God
give it
told
to the
them
people.
to go and do something like that.
There's
Exactly.
stupidness, and they're going to be questioned for that. They're going to be questioned for that. 'Cause I've been Mecca.
Mad.
I've been
Bare
Mecca.
waste.
Yeah.
I've been Mecca.
Even letting their kids just waste stuff.
Look at
100%. This is my point. It's, you know, like
Man, 24, 30 million and all that.
people. You gotta remember, people hide behind religion. You know, they hide behind religion. In jail, they hide behind religion.
And
And on road, they hide behind
some
religion.
communities,
Maybe some people do, yeah.
Yo,
No,
Jay.
That's what I want you to say.
Jay, some communities, some
yeah.
communities,
Yeah,
people use it. Yeah, some people use it in certain communities as a mark of respect.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Just
100%.
to be
To
that
say,
guy who looks like that guy in the
Yes.
community,
And
who's
it's
the
still,
pious,
even
and
pastors
he's fuckery.
and imams. There's
You know what
certain
I'm saying,
ones that are not
Bad mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's why you
Look
see
at them
that.
pastors in churches, he's got millions, Rolls Royces. And
Exactly.
that. How have you got that?
Exactly.
And there's man in your community getting locked up.
Ain't got no food.
Yeah, they're getting locked
What's
up.
going on? Have you made sure everybody in
bro.
your congregation is fed?
But they're going to be questioned. So that's why God says,
But
the first
most
people that I'm going
of-
to question is the rulers.
But those are the ones that are doing the rubbish.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad, big man.
But they're the ones that are doing the rubbish. The rulers, the people that are running the churches, running the mosques. There's very few. You see, like what's the imam's name that you
Imam Shakil.
Imam
Big
Shakil.
up Imam
Let me
Shakil.
tell you something. Like, ever since I've been around that, you know, all I've heard is good things about him. That's rare. I'm being honest, bruv. Yeah. I'm from the ends where, bro, we got the Finsbury Park Mosque over there, the Regent's Park Mosque over there. There's not lacking mosques. You know what I'm saying? But I've never heard no good things about an imam apart from Imam Shakil. I've heard multiple people come and say, you know, he's one of the most down to earth imams. He's one of the.
Everyone's got something good to say.
Everyone's got something good to say about
They
him.
want to say about him. Once they know you know him.
It's like that's what shows you to be a man of God. Because of how the people feel about you.
Yes.
Yeah, not how you feel
And
about
there's
yourself.
another side.
Yeah, what your Instagram says.
No, and what you want to
what
be.
you're showing us on
Just
your
because
Instagram.
you want to be this person. Whether I want to be, even if it's me, even if I want to be the leader, if the people don't want me to be the leader, I can't be the leader, bro.
way.
I'm just gonna be the leader myself, bro.
One of them are headless. Yeah.
But when the people choose you as a leader,
But that's a sign from that. That's a sign that God loves you.
Yes.
Because if God loves you, the people love you.
that's what I'm
That's a
saying.
sign.
But we're on the same page.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But how many of them is getting that love?
Not. But some of them maybe just be tested.
I'm not even knocking them. I'm just giving you an example
Go on, bro.
of the times we're in.
Yeah.
So a lot of it, the reason why we can have these conversations and question everything is because we should be in a time where we're questioning everything.
I want to be a mum. My goal is when I'm inshallah, if Allah gives me life, when I'm in 40 and stuff, I want to be a mum. I want to have my mum behind me and all my brothers and my sister and all my community behind me while I'm leading the prayer.
You see?
That's my dream,
And what's
bro.
it going to take for you to do that?
That's why I wanted that, and it's knowledge and patience, bro, and make sure I know the
Why
right
can't you be that
environment.
today?
Rome was not built in one day.
No, I'm saying, what is the process of becoming an imam?
And also knowledge. And
You said that's
patience.
your dream.
Yeah.
How do you know that's their dream though?
Who's their dream?
You said you want your family and this
No,
person. and that person
it's not about
and your
them.
community
This is what I want as an individual. This is what I want.
Okay.
This is what I want.
You said it was your dream to have them though.
Yeah, to have them
Behind
behind
you,
you. But
yeah.
if they're there, then inshallah they're there. But obviously, if you don't manifest it in, they say, if you don't think it, you can't create it. But this is what I want. Before, what I wanted was a Ferrari. I wanted bare business. Don't get me wrong. I want a great family. But I don't want a big house. I don't want a nice big car. I don't care about that, bro.
So you don't want Ferrari no more?
No, I don't want that, bro. I'll be real with you, my brother. Do you know what I mean?
What if God wants you to have Ferrari?
Then he chose that for me, bro.
So you're gonna turn it away?
Now then I'll turn that Ferrari into something that can help the people, bro. I know it sounds cliche, or I just want the people to
God
like.
said He wants you to drive it to influence the young people.
Nah, what am I influencing?
Them to follow God because they know the people, the young
Because
people.
of Ferrari.
No, the young people. Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
No, basically it's you and the Ferrari.
Yeah.
So the man of God is in the Ferrari.
Yeah. And this is how I got it, through God.
What do you mean
So
now?
follow me.
Now, for me, maybe for other people, I can't
I'm
do
just
that.
giving you an example.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
I do
That's how
understand.
it works, you know.
I do understand.
So what? God can't put you in the Ferrari.
He can put me in a Rari, but I choose to be in that Rari. But so guess what? When you don't think of something like in my intentions, God will give it to me. But my intentions, it's not that I want the Rari.
Secretly.
Nah, well I don't. Nah, man. Big man team. See me. Hey what? You guys, broskies. I'll be real. Life's too short, innit?
Yeah.
For me, this is how I look at life. Life's too short, bro. I've lost those who I loved dearly, you know. As I mentioned to you, I lost my father, bro, at a young age. And as I mentioned, he was my best friend, bro. You understand? So if me being a son, me being a great son, me knowing as a Muslim child, bro, that me, because when someone dies, there's only three things that stay with them. What their kids do, what knowledge they left on this earth, and what charities they've done. That's the only thing that survives. So everything good that I do, I know that's going to help my
Did you
father.
say what they know?
Huh?
What they know, did you say?
What knowledge they passed on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Get me? Like, so the best man is the man who passed over knowledge, so they can use that and utilize that knowledge to get through
so
life.
someone else now, innit?
Yeah, you understand? So I mean knowing that. So my goal is to meet my father again. It's like, mate, if I'm trying to do fuckeries here or do madness in this world, I know that I'm not going to end up meeting my dad. And there's a chance that my dad could be in hell. But me being a pious son or I'm not acting like I'm perfect, bro. I've got shortcomings. As I mentioned before, the thing, I've got shortcomings, bro. But I learned from my mistakes, you know.
You know, my whole example of being God putting you in the Ferrari is that sometimes I feel like people want God wants them to be poor. I don't understand that. I don't understand that theory. It's like, yeah, I praise God and yes, I don't want nothing. Yeah, not take the yard.
It's too big for me.
Yeah.
But imagine.
It's too big for me. It's like smaller room, box room.
Yeah,
Box room, just put my feet up.
But imagine you lost your mind at one point in life, and you lost your mind, and you was going through mental health. Yeah, and thank God that He brought you back.
Yeah.
That alone, you're grateful for.
Yeah.
No,
I'm grateful.
no, but
Yeah.
God is abundant.
But yeah, ooh, I like that one there.
No, but it's true though, you know the word.
Endless.
Let me see that back.
Endless.
Yeah, you're not missing that.
I know about the abundance.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Find out what's going on.
The abundance is there.
There's so much, bro.
All I'm saying, but I just want everyone to feel it. When we're supposed to wake up in the morning, we gotta remember the reason your plans is coming to fruition is because of God's abundance.
Yeah, I know that. But I'm not gonna see. My intentions is right now. What is the best thing for a man to do in this world? It's to inspire someone else. Yeah. Me buying a Rari, it's not gonna. Yeah, it might inspire someone. Don't get me wrong.
Nah, he's not gonna buy it. He's just gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, hey, what oldest?
Me getting a Rari.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be good, but imagine. But imagine, what would be better?
Yeah,
Imagine me having made 100 homes for and children without
Who are you
parents.
trying to inspire?
Huh?
Who are you trying to inspire?
The people.
No, which people at a
Everyone.
time? You can't inspire everyone at once.
Why not? We're all human.
You can't preach to the choir.
What do you mean? Elaborate, bro.
So when you're preaching to the people that already know, a lot of churches and a lot of mosques end up preaching to the people that already know. So everyone that comes to mosque on Friday, they kind of understand. They came to that understanding. So you're preaching to the people that know already. When they come on Sunday, you're preaching to the people that know already. Who's actually going out to the streets where people don't know and they've lost their way? No, there you go. No, thank you. That's why I'm even bigging you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, broski, man.
You're not realizing what you're doing that other people ain't doing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
and it's not easy, Quincy.
No, it's not.
It's not easy, especially coming from.
So
Go on, carry on.
back to my point of the woe is thou. But let me go into my nice house and put my nice hat down and put my Louis Vuitton church outfit or mosque outfit down.
Yeah.
Because you know, I've seen both religions got a Louis Vuitton print.
Yeah, my dad's brother's got one.
I'm just saying.
He's a millionaire. He's from Saudi.
I'm just saying.
He's done his thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that in itself is a void in our thing, but we don't realize certain things. But my whole point is not about Louis. It's just about we're not allowed to like they go on like wealth has nothing to do with praising God, and I don't believe that. Like it says even in the
That'd be evil if you want us to be poor.
That's what I'm saying.
Poor doesn't feel nice.
Who told you that?
No.
That's to do with the
It don't feel good, bro. It hurts.
That's not to lack.
Yeah, that's for me to feel like that.
That's their concept, and we got their concept twisted with God. Wow, I'm not saying we need the Rari. Forget it, because I don't care about the fucking car. I'm just giving you an example of what people respect.
Are you living for the people or are you living for God?
Are you living for God's message? Are you trying to get it out, or you don't care?
I'm trying to get out there.
Do you want? But okay, do you think a tramp's going to be able to get God's message out there?
What's the tramp though?
It's hard. No, maybe.
I'm just saying. Does anyone even listen to this board?
We call tramp. Yeah, I reckon a tramp it
I'm hearing you,
could.
Jay,
But some of the drugs is harder.
I'm just saying, no. Someone on the floor, even if say, let's just pretend you're acting for a day, yeah, and you dress up as a tramp, yeah, and you got a board, and your board is saying some good stuff.
Oh, he's a G. I see where you're coming from. You know?
Yeah. How much people are gonna look at that? Yeah.
So the attention you're gonna.
Exactly. If you had a mad car saying God is love or whatever, just saying, you know what I mean? Like, all praise to Allah.
Yeah, on the license plate.
Yeah. You know how much that's gonna get seen more and be like.
What's it? That's what you.
I need to pray.
I thought the same.
I need to pray.
I thought the same.
Then the ignorant will be brought. Their eyes. There's ignorance, you know. It is ignorance, but the ignorant eyes will be caught.
Nah.
At the same time, though, me during COVID, I slapped this off.
And that's how some people get involved in magic and that. You know that?
I slapped. Go on.
That's how some people get involved in magic by thinking like that.
Yeah.
Come in.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Because they see something, they think that's what you need to, you know, like do rituals and that to get to it.
Yeah.
But if the rituals
out now.
But if the rituals is praying, that comes from
It comes from God.
acknowledging the Rari. It doesn't matter because it's still
matter.
a habit that you're picking up.
How many
And
men?
you're getting the eyes that are not looking at God. See the eyes that are looking at God, they ain't gonna care about the Rari. You just do it for a day, just because you understand. You understand the being of the world.
The more sincere you are, the more that message you get put out there.
But no one's getting mad at the rich people that are in Saudi Arabia or
I don't know, they've got dumb money.
got dumb money or in Dubai. Like
300 billion.
Stupid money, bro.
Stupid money, bro.
No. Oil money.
I mean, I can't even say
Yeah?
yeah, 10 billion. Sort them lot out.
So
The
it's
more-
not even like
Ridiculous.
and those are the people that are.
And man can't even do nothing about it either.
They're the top. You see, like if you was
You
if
should be able to
we
do something
really
about that.
follow,
My man ain't paying out.
them man are at the top of the religion, at the top of the not the religion as in God, but they have made a society within the religions that have high society. Like the Pope is high society in the Christian religion. So how can you really believe in that? You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what they're about in the Vatican's. You know what I'm saying? That plus like. You can't be the main power of God's word. You know what I mean? God's word is beyond this earth. So like we have to. If we're all not servants, then who are we?
Devils.
Slaves.
Same thing, but slaves to who? Because we're gonna be slaves
The devil.
to something. If
What the other one?
What you
Devil.
want to attract to, innit? What you want to be attracted to, innit?
Yeah,
You
but
understand?
that's
You
why I
don't need
say
to pray to it. You could just live it out. Don't live out being a devil, innit?
you can live out being devil, but it's sad. What's sad? You can humbly do devil celebrations like Christmas as well. That's not Jesus' birth. Jesus wasn't born on that day, so we're not even trying to find a day Jesus was like. Some people do know. But then we're not saying let's change it and celebrate that day. We're still running with the pagan thing. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
So again, there's nothing that even our clock. Well, what 60 minutes, 60 seconds, 24 hours. Break it down.
365.
Yeah, 365.
12 months.
Again.
7 days of the week.
You see, exactly.
But that's what they made though.
Man, live by it. Man, no questioning.
No, I like it.
What
Yeah.
days is it?
That's demonic
Monday.
clock. Yeah.
Man's following their thing. Whatever they say it is.
Yeah. So it's not like as
Wow.
much as there's so much to it. To the fact that they put
Man
us under
clocked
a
in.
clock, put us on the timing.
Yeah.
But how much can you do? So take
One of the things when they come in the house with the heating on.
Yeah. Exactly.
Until you hear the noise. Switch man on, boy. I'm just there like. I know the rules.
That's what I'm saying to you.
24 hours.
Yeah, that's why it's like, and the thing is, even when you think about the famous people and that, all the idolizing and that, why would you even want to be idolized for so long? You know what I'm saying to you?
No.
After a while, it'll piss you off.
It'll piss you off. That's why it's the difference between being famous and being celebrated, a celebrity.
Oh, yeah.
He's famous and being a celebrity.
Yeah,
What's the difference?
being a celebrity is being celebrated. There's man in the hood. Chris is a celebrity.
They're 100.
I was thinking, I felt levels of it, of what you're talking about.
Yeah,
And it's annoying.
I've always said this. I've always tried to break it
Why
down.
is it annoying, Quince?
Because your name comes in things for no reason.
Yes.
For no reason.
No reason.
No,
No reason.
but you're celebrated.
Man, I say I'm at a party and I wasn't at a party, I was in bed.
No, but you're celebrated though. As well as all the things that come
Yeah,
in
but I'm
for you.
saying that negative side.
But not a lot of people. Not a lot of
what you want for so long, especially.
not a lot of people are celebrated. You're celebrated for everything about you, even till today.
Come, let's do
Yeah, but I
positive
hear it all.
stuff.
I hear it all.
No, you will. You still. You'll still hear it all and get it all. I'm saying, but there's a difference
Not
between.
before like after the people that don't think you can name
There's
them.
hood famous and there's hood celebrities. There's a difference. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like, there's reasons why they'll celebrate you. If you're wrong one, they won't celebrate you. But if you're a real one, they'll celebrate you.
Yeah, I get respected in my hood. I get respected in a lot of hoods, man.
Yeah, there you go.
For the goodness that I do.
Because you're celebrated.
And I love it, man. Some days I come out my house, I'm so down, you know. I'm so depressed sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like giving up. There's some random woman. Would you be in the car with their kids? Wait, Inspire4change. Wait.
Yeah.
Just do a whole UE on me. I said, my kids watch you.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's people. I say, you know what, man? And it uplifts me again.
No,
you know,
but
you know what?
that shows you why everything else was fake. As the first thing you said to me when we was talking earlier.
Yeah.
It's all fake.
It's all fake, yeah.
That's what people need to be told. That's what the young ones need to be
Yes,
told. That's what the other, anything else that hasn't got an element of love to it, because love will make everything else happen. The reason why you're supposed to live, kill, and everything else is for love. Do you know what I'm saying? yeah. I mean, so it's just like
Live and kill.
Yeah.
For love. It's like another album.
You know what I'm saying? But those are the real
For
things.
love, kill for
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From back in the day till now. You know what I mean? Anything else is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And so half of the things that people are looking at is bullshit, but it's like how we actually look at how we worship is different. Like that's why like you got your reasons for why you worship.
Yeah, man.
But you actually out there doing stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's
But I
good.
felt pain, bro.
But
And
that's
I,
what. But
and I don't
you
want
out there.
other people to be feeling the same pain that I felt.
But that pain, you put the pain to purpose.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah, man.
So that's what you got to be proud of.
You get me?
Otherwise, again, like I said to you, don't let everyone compare themselves to you,
Okay, bro.
because you're actually out there working.
I want you guys to be working with me.
This is what we're doing right now.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I want to get me change lives. That's my whole intention. I want us to help people to believe in themselves again, and just let them see there's hope. You know, because people deserve that, man. There's people in their house right now.
You felt hopeless.
Hopeless. Last time I felt hopeless was a while ago, you know. You know what I mean? Since I've obviously connected to Allah, every time I felt down, I go back to my prayer and then all of that goes, man. You know, I realized how to make it. I learned how to protect my energy. What used to affect me? Would it be family? Would it be friends? Would it be an area that I grew up in? Maybe certain things that happened. You know, that's how I protect my energy. You know, and you say keep yourself busy. What was the one you said? You mentioned something so priceless. You know, and you started. Distract yourself with things that you want to do.
Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah, that's what I do.
You get me? Distract yourself with things that you want to do. Because end of the day, Carl, if I have children right now, I don't have no kids. I want to have kids. But I want my kids to at least have someone to look up to. That's not just thinking about themselves. I want my kids to look up to.
Is that going to be you then?
Huh?
Is that going to be you?
Yeah, me, and I want to make more of me. You know? So there's a lot of selfless people, because I'm a very selfless person. I don't want to keep talking about myself, but I'm happy I'm happy where I am right now. I'm grateful, bro. I swear to God, I don't have.
You see me? Your energy
I
up,
swear,
man.
I'm happy, bro.
Every time he phones me,
I smile. Every time I see FaceTime, you smile. You get me? Alhamdulillah, bro. I'm happy, because I feel like I'm jumping on. After I leave you, I'm jumping on the train. I'm walking home, mate. I'm happy. I'm thinking about okay, right now it's getting a bit late. Boom. I'm thinking about how am I gonna get to prayer in the morning?
Because you got a plan, innit?
How am I gonna get in prayer? I'm gonna go speak to God this morning. I can speak to God anytime I want, but I want to go see God. I want to hear his book, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I want to pass that energy on, bro.
Yes.
And it's beautiful, man.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful, man.
It is.
But
It's beautiful.
I started drinking when I was 12.
But you make it beautiful.
Huh?
You make it beautiful. When you look at people like yourself and the energy you've got,
Thank you.
that's what makes it beautiful.
Alhamdulillah.
You know what I'm saying?
Get me? I drank when I was 11. 11 years old. For a Somali young man. I smoked weed when I was 12. I lost my virginity in 13. You know? So I'm so happy. Some people, they start doing all of this when they get older. I was so happy that I learned all these things when I was young, and I said to myself, bro, don't get me wrong, hit that, bam, bam, bam. I'll be like, nah, this is not me, bruv. I want to be the best version of myself. So it's this drink, it's this zoo. It's not making me the best version. So let me keep that away. Me praying, that's making me elite. I'm gonna keep praying, and I'm keep spreading that energy, and gain more knowledge so I can pass on to the people. You understand? I don't need to let them know, bro. I started everything from my phone, bro. In the first week, I got 10,000 subscribers just from my phone with my big head on it. Man, people loved me, bro.
Yeah.
They loved me. They're like, "Raw, Guled, you're real. You're a real one."
No, you're
Huh?
good.
You're not talking about no glitz and glamour. You talk about pain and more and the solutions.
You don't look like you're in pain.
You know what I mean? Maybe I cover it well.
So are you in pain?
Are you?
Are you in pain?
Are you in pain or are you soothed by God?
No, Quincy. We didn't talk about. We didn't talk this behind the scenes. Listen, I'm alright. I'm okay. Alhamdulillah. I was feeling a lot worse, you know. I was feeling a lot worse, you know. I lost my best friend in prison, you know. Wow. He died in his sleep, you know.
Wow.
Like, he had everything, bro. He had a nice car.
Yeah.
He left the daughter behind. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Umar Musa. Get me, man. May Allah have mercy on you. I mean, I went to go Umrah. I done Umrah for him as well. Umrah is basically where he was not able to complete Mecca himself, so I did it on his behalf when he was dead.
That's beautiful,
nice.
man.
That's real.
Yeah, see,
on,
that's
man.
what I'm saying.
That's what friends do, man.
No, not everyone, bro. Give yourself the credit. We're giving it to you today.
Yeah, me, man.
It's about you.
What was that? What was it that you said you done?
Umrah.
Yeah, what does that?
Umrah basically, what you do is you go to Mecca and you go around the Tawaf and you go around the Kaaba 7 times. Then you go to Marwa and Safa. Anyway, you complete something that you're meant to be completing. No, that's amazing. And what it does is it wipes away all your sins.
What's it?
You view its sincerity, how intentional, and the money that you used. You know. So I've done it on his behalf. I've done it for my father, and I've done it for my mum's mum that I never met before. You know.
Got different times or one go?
No, different than that. I've done it one season. I've done it for 4 people actually. One season I've done it for 2 people, and the next season I've done it for 2 people. You know, that's what I'm saying, bro. I want to go back when I die and I say, you lot, I had you, you know.
Yeah, but feel your blessings of what you've done, then, man.
Yeah, I feel it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it gets like that, but sometimes you get people to draw you out in certain situations.
But it's not about
don't
that.
allow me, bro.
Do you feel it? Do you feel it though? Have you received Have you opened yourself up to receive the blessings that you've done yourself?
Nah, because I know that I can do a lot more.
But then sometimes you should stop. Sometimes to at
And
least
to gratitude and say, yes, how far you got.
yeah.
And once I do that, then it will stop me from looking forward.
Never, because that's not the fire. You've got a fire in you.
My brother. Alhamdulillah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you need to give it to yourself, man.
I'll
Because
give it to- yeah.
the same.
But when I realised...
Smaller things are giving you pain.
Yes, Jay, my guy. I'm going to get his number, you know. Jay, why, bro? The smaller things are giving you pain.
Smaller things.
Yeah.
Smaller
But sometimes when I give
So
myself
what you get
credit,
upset about?
when
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
sometimes when I give myself too much credit, it stops my motivation and my drive.
That's what you've told yourself. Because we
No,
told,
but when people and
we told ourselves that
too
from
much
when we was
compliment.
younger.
What they say in the day, too much complaining your brother, it breaks his back. It gets my ego up. And I love the compliments, and don't get me wrong, I love when people say you're doing great. I know I want to do more. 'Cause it kind of stops it gives me a bit of ego, you know.
But you know what's
It's
bad?
not good
is
for
that
the soul.
When you was on, think about when you was on the road.
Yeah.
You would take the credit of being bad.
Yeah, all day long.
Yeah.
So why can't you take the credit for being good?
Because my intentions and my sincerity may change.
No, but why did we take the credit for being bad easier then?
Yeah.
Because it's easy to be accepted bad. It's harder to be accepted good.
But you haven't changed that. You ain't changed that
Because
concept.
I'm still around that though.
You're receiving it wrong though.
Yeah, you're receiving it wrong.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you. Yeah, can see
Yeah,
exactly that.
That's what's up. My brother, you know. My brother. Like, yeah, I'm receiving it wrong, but
You got
all
to see it the
things.
same way you receive the badness, you receive it like that.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, children's home. First time I ever went into a children's home. A young Albanian brother, backed out and Lancome. Have you heard of a children's home called Love and Care?
Mm-mm.
This is in Tottenham. They got bare different children's homes. So this is the first time I walked into the place. I went to go put my bags down. You know how it is in a wing. You put your bags down. You go and check your room. Make sure who's around. So I've checked. So this young Albanian brother. Obviously, it was not even a nank. It was one of them, you know, them razor things you cut with and the carpets with to iron with.
Standing there.
Standing knife. So it was a standing knife, but back then,
Bro, I used to be wary of them things. Bro,
them things are
man, no one that on their face.
No
you know.
way.
they went woof, innit?
Open up your whole
What
thing.
easily as well.
Bro, I saw one of them, you know, man.
From his in the
Behaviour
carpet.
changes. Yeah, I'm a bit more professional.
Yeah. So boom,
Yeah,
and
you
that's
thinking,
whacked
bruh.
out. He's whacked out the thing on me now. But I'm
You
on
don't
the-
want to touch you nowhere, you know.
Huh?
You don't want that. Even the
Even-
top
even-
of even the top of it.
Yeah, well, whack it.
So,
Yeah.
You know, like if you fell into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
and
lethal.
but it's bluntish, but sharp.
Sharp at the same time.
Yeah.
So this guy, he's pulled this up.
Ugh. Don't like those.
Get me? I hate them bigger ones though. Than what the
I
kids
didn't
are running
like
around.
knives. You
Look
know
what the
that?
kids are running around with.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like knives. I didn't like the feeling of a knife.
That's what I'm saying.
I never used to carry them. I just didn't like the feeling of it, even for myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Vice versa. I didn't like the feeling of it.
That's like people say that knives
You know
are
what I'm saying?
personal. Like people forget how personal knives are.
It's like it's gory. Like
Yeah, you gotta get up close and personal. You gotta actually
maniac
get it in someone. It's personal.
Yeah.
That shit is like it's a bit too up close and personal. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So my man's anyway. He's backed out this thing on me. So it's a big experience coming from your mother's house. You know. This young man just pulled out this knife on me, and
What was your reaction?
I was like, well, obviously you have to put your guard down. He's got the upper hand right now. So what happened, brother? So what's going on? He said, what you got there? I said, I ain't got nothing, bro. I'm only 13. I like, cool, say no more. But the guy didn't. It ends up being the guys that are not even that guy who got something to prove. You know, and 3-4 months down the line,
You clocked
the
him.
guy ended up being a nerd, bro. But he tried to test the thing on me. You know? But at that time, but I didn't use that same energy on him. I could have batted him up and stuff like that. But sometimes when I realise, if you know you can do something to someone, and God's giving you that power, you don't need to do that. That it takes more strength to do that.
You're giving us the PG version. You batted him. He tried to tell you like this guy just put on some glasses out of nowhere, end up being in it. Like, no, you know it.
As soon as I found out about this, You're pussy on.
That's why I started running him down. Nah, not even, man.
You batted him
You
a
must
few
have parried
times,
him
man.
at
Yes, you
least
did.
once.
Huh?
It's cool, man. It doesn't mean
I did him at once.
Nah, he didn't want to come around me no more, man.
he's not gonna say it. I'm telling you, that's how his whole thing is built. I clocked how his thing is built. He's deleting man.
Be a delete.
It's very edited. It's very edited. Bye, brother, you know. But yeah, man, that was a mad experience. I went to Somalia. First time I ended up going to Somalia. First, I ran away because I was on 4 or 5 robbery charges, street robberies. I used to like doing street robberies back then. So I flew to Somalia. First day I landed, I got sucked. I got robbed.
Karma.
Yeah, man. People say karma.
They robbed you of?
They robbed me for, back in the day, they used to have them black sovereigns. Cigarettes. Remember?
Yeah.
£2, 10p.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So that's what's up. So, bam, I've got that on me. I've got like maybe $10, $20, but that's the whole family's eating that month. Understand? Back then, anyway, you get me, like right now it's very expensive. You know how Africa they made everything up, you know, because they know we got money, like. But anyway, fast forward now, I met a couple of guys. But I was looking for one of my mates. I knew who went out there as well because he done an armed robbery charge. So he had to fly out and he was wanted. So he had to fly out, and that's what parents used to do when they were so scared. And because they were the first people to be migrated in this country, they always thought, you know, when prison was somewhere where you get raped and you know, I don't want my son to be raped and get him out of here. They got me out of there. You know what I mean? So you get me. Fast forward now, met these gentlemen now, and they said they sold me a dream. They knew a few words in English. I said, what's going on, bro? You right? Yeah, you right, mate? But the guys end up being from there. But they made me feel like they were all from around the world. I said, I'm from Australia. I'm from Canada. Just to make me feel like I'm from London. So you can all come together. But they're actually from there, bro. They've never left the city. So they made me feel that I was comfortable. So they said, come, we've got a little party. Like,
Can you imagine that?
I let it sick. They ran it on me
They
still.
pretend they were different areas.
Yeah, Holland. I'm from Holland. I'm from Germany.
How many of them was there?
There's like 10, 11 of them.
And they all say there's some different areas.
Yeah, I'm from Holland, I'm from Germany. But the ones that knew English well, they were the ones that stayed close to me. The other ones were at the back. Because they didn't know too much. But I ended up finding out what they were on afterwards. So they say, yeah, where we going? I said, yeah, you know what, back then I was herbing, innit? I started herbing from young, from 12, 13, innit? Bam, so I'm saying, yo, you lot, where's the loud? Let me get some loud, innit? Come. I'm gonna get you some loud. Yeah, I want that little divers, innit? I want £5 or something, a little jacks or something. Jacks out there, you probably get
Jacks is a big thing.
a big thing, innit? So I got a bag full, innit? Say, cool, we're gonna get that fee plus, we're gonna have some girls there, we're gonna be chilling, we're gonna be vibes.
And where's this? In
Somalia.
Oh yeah, in Somalia.
It's in Somalia, Somaliland. There's 2 different parts. I'm from North, innit? So, and that's why my name is Guled. Guled means successful, victory. Not just victory, it's someone that was struggling at first, then at the end they end up being successful.
Rari.
You guys call me a Rari, you got wrong your side.
Listen, we're putting in the effort. When you get there, remember who gave it to you.
Only round the block though. Only round the block. But yeah. So anyway, I end up going to this field. So I'm thinking, what's this field? In the middle of nowhere to go. Then before I knew it, one of them clamped me from the back later. I'm thinking, blood.
How many months after this you met them?
What do you mean?
Same day?
The first day I landed, that's what I wanted to read.
Same day, same day, yeah?
Yeah, the day I landed, obviously I had a big afro. I had a little afro, not big, but big enough. My uncle, my dad's brother looked at me, you're going to stand out like a sore thumb out here. Everyone's got at least a number 2 or a 1 or go and get a trim. I said, no problem, I'm going to go and get a trim. But that's how I ended up bumping into you. So there was one restaurant called London Restaurant. So this is where everyone from the outside used to come to. You'd have a little pool table tennis, you know, look, just to make me feel homely like. So that's where I ended up going, to find these youths. Anyway, I ended up going to this field. The guys end up clamping me, bro. As soon as they clamp me, bro, they grab me, sweep me. It's called sabahad. Sabahad's called judo in English. Yeah. So that's what Somalis are good at, innit? They know how to make people use their own weight against themselves. Like a bit loose, innit? Big man again. So they flip me, innit? I'm on my phone, on my arse like that. They searched me, pat me down, took my $15, whatever. took the cigarette box, cut out. So I'm just standing there, fam, they robbed me.
Pissed.
I'm running. Got to the closest shop. Speaking to the shopkeeper, my father is so and so, because my grandfather he's a known person, you know. He's done really well out there. He was one of the tribe leaders, you know. Gave me his wife was Arab. So for a Somali man to have an Arab wife back then, they rated his thing in it, like respectfully. Get me? So boom, I'm going to the shopkeeper saying, yo, who's about to, what am I don't know. But the funniest thing is, yeah, watch this now. There's other side to it now, yeah. I've gone home now. As soon as I've gone home now, 2-3 days later, my dad's brothers come to me and said, see that night that you went out to go and get your hair cut, did anything drastic happen to you? I'm like, no, you know, obviously I'm not going to show him my pain. Nah, what are you talking about? Are you sure? Did you meet any lads? Did they trouble you? I was like, no. Back in my mind, I was like, how did this guy, even this day on, I don't know how you knew. I do not know how he knew. It's so weird, bro.
Why are you telling the truth?
Huh? Nah, man, because I've never had no one there to run to, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm not used to running to people, innit? You know what I mean? That's why I didn't want to tell him my pain, innit, or my L or whatever, innit? So I left it as that, innit? 2-2s now, broski. I've gone to a wedding now. Fast forward now, we got to a wedding now. As we went to this wedding now, I'm with my cousin and that, I've clocked one of the youths at the wedding. I've gone to my older cousin. He said, that's one of the youths that sucked me like, a few months back. My man's your cousin, bro.
I thought you was going to say that as well.
Yeah, nah, you're lying, bro. I can bring him over. He said, do you know who this is? Father's for the guy started crying, oh my god, don't let me what do. He started kissing me. I said, don't kiss me, bro. Come off me, man.
You don't want to try and play that card, but it's a big card to play. You can get away with it. You can get away with it, but you might not.
No, I'm sorry, cuz I'll kiss your feet, like, sorry. So, bro.
You know, all custom as well. You know, like things that are custom.
Yeah.
Like killing me with some custom energy.
Custom energy, man.
All the different style kissing comes out.
Literally, bro.
And words and stuff. You get me? Don't worry about it. You know the ones, innit, guys?
That's the last moment.
That's what's up. So that's probably one of the most.
So what happened? How did it resolve though?
No, I'm cool, innit? I forgave him.
Did you forgive him? Yeah.
Yeah, I forgave him, man.
Did you get right back the £20?
Huh?
Did you get back £20? You said family be eating for a month with that £20.
That £20.
Yeah, what happened to that?
I let him do his thing, man. I was good, man. I was just parking. Guess what I was doing? I was parking outside the airport, waiting for people to land.
You know what?
Hello, I'm welcoming them to the city.
You welcoming them?
Yeah, to the city, innit? Now I'm here. I've been here for like 10 months, 9 months. I know the area. I know where the draw is. I know where everything is. So I'm like, you guys. So everything. So if I get you this bottle of water, man's extorting you. Man's charging this bottle of water for $10.
So you was a cabbie?
Yeah, basically a caddy.
After you try to whisper about your stepdad.
There's nothing wrong. That's earning. No, I just whispered by accident, bro. I'm not a cleaner. You know what? One thing I'm gonna let you guys know. See, when I came off the roads or whatever, I chose to change my life around whatever. The first job that I picked up, shall I tell you what it was a cleaning job. It humbled me, bro.
You know, cleaning's good job.
It humbled me. I didn't do it for the money. I done it for the discipline. It disciplined me. It molded me. You know, I was walking past youths that man was sucking, bro. That had racks on them. You know, you understand? Not like that. Obviously, it gave me like. But I'm saying.
How did you notice the racks on them?
Pause.
No, pause. Alright, help that one. Okay, I'm with the lingo. Okay. Pause. But this, get me. So, but I put my pride. The point that I'm trying to make is, sometimes you have to put your pride aside. You know, knowing that you're able to do something, but then you put your pride aside.
No, 100%.
See the bigger picture. Then after that, my life, I started improving. From there, I got a telesales job. From there, I ended up being a personal trainer. From there, I ended up being in PTS, personal track safety. From there, I walked in. Do you know where I walked into the other day? I walked into HMP Portland. I went into the prison, you man. I was on the wing. I smelt the savoury, bro.
That's what he's got to say.
God, I see the SO's office. I sat down. Imagine. But guess what was the saddest? No, I've done motivational talk for the youth.
No, that's big. You got to highlight that as well, man. Big, come on, bro.
I see my bridging. I see my childhood friend there in the gym, bang weights. I just think, yo, is that you? Bro, what are you doing here? I said, bro, I'm here to do a talk. He said, no way. I said, bro, remember I was telling you I had a vision 2 years ago. This is why I'm here now, bro, man. I said, bro, big you up, Guled, man. You're a G, man. Then I started giving them talks. So they gave me 3 different groups. So each group had like 30 man. And then I'll talk to them, broke it down from all different rounds. But they see the maddest shoots now, I've realised. It's not the London ones. It's the outskirt ones, you know.
Of course.
But they're doing the mad thing out there now, bro. I see one brother from Congo, bro, he's in for chefing up 7 people. Not something to be glamorizing, but I wouldn't think there's someone to be stabbed in Congo.
Cool.
In Congo.
Yeah, but my thing is it's mental illness. We got to keep in mind, badness is not something that's not mental illness. That's mental. That's not mental wealth. It's not mental well-being.
It's not chefing man up.
Chefing
wrong with you,
people.
That's not cool, innit?
Yeah, that's wrong with you. You're chefing people up. That's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Because if you think, and some men are getting buzzing from it.
That's
not.
Because voices are talking to them, telling them to do things like that.
And they're getting injured, get a kick out of it.
No, they don't get a kick out of it. It's not meant. Bob, you know, if you understand like things like bipolar, schizophrenia, and shit.
But they enjoy it though.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm saying, but they don't.
They enjoy the feeling of playing that character
because their mental's not 100. You know what I mean? We need to differentiate it from badness. It's not badness. That's just
some people are playing out characters.
They're playing characters.
Playing out characters in there.
Yeah, but it becomes psychopathic.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Shall I tell you another thing, you guys? One thing that a lot of people have done,
What's that? A man just sitting down next to you. You know, you go around some youths and they're just playing computer. They're like, listen.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
My man is showing this big spliffs just there in his mouth, you know. And he's not even pulling on it, you know. It's like this.
They'll turn murder off grand theft. You play too many hours.
Moving, brother, I'll start choking if that was me, bro. I was just sitting there like that.
Simulated.
Yeah, they're not even pulling it. The spliff is just there, lit.
Yeah. They're in the simulator. That's what I said to you. Gotta be careful with these computer games and that. Right.
Mad. Didn't you see that in the paper that the kid killed the mum with a gun because she didn't get him a VAR or
yes.
Right, it's in America.
Or she took it away or something.
Yeah, something.
America.
Yeah, VAR.
America, innit?
Yeah.
It must be America because you're not getting shit like that, man.
Madness, bro.
But why did the kid even have to use it? Like, he really went and got the gun and shot his mum. Because she wanted it.
What about that guy in East? In one of my mates was telling me one brother he was so in love with one girl, and he ended up chefing up his girl.
That's happened loads of times, bro.
Guess what? One thing that I want people to understand what I want us to talk about.
But you know that happened in if those kind of things happen in Paris, like you can get there's a thing called crime of passion. Do you not know about that?
Crime of passion, no.
In Paris, they kind of look at it differently. Like crime of passion, they'll get less years. If you know, like they was in a relationship with someone and they killed someone, there's something called crime of passion. Do some research anyway.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
But yeah, one thing that I want people to, I want us to talk about is a lot of people try to pay this mental health card.
Yeah.
When people are coming out of jail,
it's not always a card though.
What do you mean?
It's not always a card. Like it's a real thing.
I know, but sometimes guess what people need to understand is the point that I'm trying to make is some people get told, oh, you know what? If you play, I'm depressed or I'm going through anxiety.
But that's to get a yard or something.
Yeah,
that's not
guess
really
what? But guess what ends up happening? That person ends up getting mentally ill.
Yeah.
Because that's what they manifest.
Yeah, no, that's true as well.
No, that's what I'm saying.
What you affirm, you got to be careful of what you affirm.
I know, because that's what a lot of people say. No, you can get a yard, you can get this, you can get that. But before you know it, that normal person that was moving correctly is moving taps now. Why?
Yeah.
Because so you never there's never no shortcut in life. The more that there's never a shortcut in life.
No.
People want to take shortcuts. So Quincy.
So Quincy. It sounded idiot. You might need to sample that. You know what I'm saying?
I thought I was in the front of social services.
How can we?
Social services.
I know I don't want to go on black and black crime, but how can we avoid, man? How can we prevent certain things to happen? Because you're a man with a lot of experience.
You can't prevent nothing happening, bro. It's always gonna happen. This ain't even happening just because we're living in this time. It's been happening for the whole of mankind.
Indeed.
This stuff happening. You're not gonna stop it. Do you know what I mean? You can try and
do your part.
Different ideas.
Do your
do
part.
What you can, but
yeah,
you ain't gonna. You're not gonna.
You can't change the world.
No. Only God can do that.
I just think it's about options. All we can do as men to contribute to the situation is create more options.
Yeah, like maybe boxing clubs.
Yeah,
maybe after school poetry.
Yeah,
etc. I have that the gentleman. He does poetry, innit? It took me.
Yeah.
Ayo, get me.
Yeah.
He does the poetry thing, get me. Let's bring people together. It's all about networking and bringing people together and what they what they love doing.
Yeah,
that's all it's about, man.
But that's why that's creating options. Just
yeah,
giving
man.
them mental
Yeah,
options.
Yeah, I'm on that.
I think that's what we lacked. We lacked people giving us options.
I've seen the good in us.
Everything was so surprising to us. You know, like if we had an idea, we could bring it to life. It was like, wow. You know, like we believed in it, but we had to put so much belief in it. Imagine if we already believed in that. We imagine how high our belief could have been.
The last thing I believe like that was like church.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I was really getting believed in it.
That's you know what I'm saying. It's serious. That's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, because there's so much men, there's so much young women.
Think about it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because you imagine just getting taught like this. Remember, as a young person, like listen, this is what we believing in.
Yeah.
Listen to this. What they're saying. Do what they say. So now I'm praying now. I'm listening to what they're saying.
Yeah. Programming. That's none of your choice.
Yeah. I make any noise. Slap you in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you get a beating when you get home.
Yeah. Or no food.
A beating that you'll never forget. So you don't mess around in church.
In church. So you're gonna give me hell when I get home. Wow.
Yeah. The church beating's different.
Because they really want to be seen a certain way in there. You know what I mean? That's when they care how they seen.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Serious in church.
There's a lot
no
to
embarrassment going around there.
No. Don't try to embarrass me here.
No, not in church.
No. This is not the supermarket. This is like we're dressing up here to go here for a reason.
You're all dressed up in that.
Yeah.
You get a dressed down box, you know them more celebrity-ish than boxes are. You know, you know when they're dressed up. Their best clothes are like, oh, you get boxed in one of them clothes.
Hey.
How long was you boxing for, Quince?
A few years.
About 3, 4?
Yeah, 3 years probably.
Did you enjoy it a lot? What was your style of fighting? Tyson?
It was what?
What was your style of fighting? Mike Tyson? Was you compact?
No, I was more. What do you think? I was more like. I was a brawler, but I picked my shots.
Boom!
Yeah, but I'm picking my shots. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Now, some people just brawl.
Just bang out.
Just but no, I had to pick my shots. I learned how to pick them. Do you know what I'm saying? Didn't really know them first. I was just brawling, and then you learn to pick your shots and how to time and keep your energy over rounds and stuff like that. You know, usually in a fight, that's the first thing that goes wrong.
What's
if you use someone fighting in close proximity, you get tired quick.
Yeah.
You get me?
Dude, very quick.
Yeah, you get tired quick because there's no break and your adrenaline's on 100.
Yeah.
You know, if you can run around a bit, you can feel yourself and
pick up your energy again.
It's like it's
just very intense.
Tired. The first boom. It's a lot straight away. You get tired quicker. So you learn to be able to adapt to that kind of thing.
Nah, brother.
Do you know what I mean? But you do that through running and that. You know, the more running you do, the more exercise.
We used to doing a lot of running and stuff.
Yeah, we used to run up hills and that.
No, you're.
You see in Battersea, Club,
you're brother.
See in Battersea Club, like 9-10. 9-10, yeah. If you go to Battersea, yeah. Battersea Town Hall, behind Battersea Town Hall, there's like a
little hill.
There's a hill road, yeah.
Okay.
And that's the road we used to bungee jump up it. You know, like squat jump.
Yeah. And burpees.
Yeah, like
boom, squat jump and
up the hill.
Yeah, they got the guns.
Until you get to the top of the hill. To do that, to the top of the hill.
What made you want to do that though?
It's not me, that's the trainers.
Who's these trainers? Where are all these trainers when I need them, bro?
The trainers, they was in Battersea. Battersea, we used to wear green and white.
Yeah,
you have to run down the hill. When you run down the hill, yeah, you gotta jog down the hill actually. Jog down it and do that squat jump up all the way up the hill, bro.
Wow.
Oh, this is like 9-10, bro. 9, 10, 11.
That's why your core.
What age? Or in the night?
And your muscle memory.
Yeah, like 7, 8. 7, 8
In the
o'clock.
evening?
Yeah, start.
Are you telling me you're 9 years old, 10 years old doing this?
Yeah.
Are they goats? And how long was you doing this for?
Like 3 years.
That's a general. Yeah, man.
That's core. You see, when you work on the core, that's for life. That stuff, you know. That's what. If you work
When you go there, you got to do warm up, which is like jogging on the spot. You know, a little stretch here, a little stretch there. Then it's like skipping with exercises in between, like maybe 5-6 rounds. 30 reps on all the exercises. When you're young, that's a lot. That's a lot of reps, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You get what I'm saying? And then after that, you do the bag. Then you get in the ring, and then you do the pads. Then you go outside and do the running up and down the hill.
Wow.
Yeah. And then after that, it's warm down. Whoa, I used to do that 3 times a week: Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
3 times. Soldier, man.
3 times a week, Jay. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
I used to enjoy it.
Friday, it was normal.
What kept you consistent with it though? You could have said no.
Well, it was better than being in the house.
Yeah.
There was that to it too. It was a break from the house.
Once we give that routine early as well, routine is very important.
Yeah, it's easier then. It's easier then. Then it's easier.
Definitely.
Now it's out. Now it'd be harder trying to learn that.
Yeah, I even think
That's got to be in you.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can tap into that anytime you want.
Yeah.
It has to be in you, bro.
Yo, G, it has to. Like you can tap into it anytime you want.
Yeah.
So you have to start it from early.
Yeah.
So, buddy, it's just like muscle
And
memory.
then yeah, it's like from there to prison, where man's exercising, probably just less. Man's exercising lesser than what I was then, but around in the same area, different kind of exercises. There was more tense, but there was more sessions. Gym's more sessions. I mean, prison's more sessions, but outside's more intense.
That's what's up.
You know, gym wise.
Yeah, bro.
Because when you're in the gym in prison, you can work at your own rate, innit?
Yeah.
In boxing, you can't work at your own rate. Man's telling you. Man's direct. You know, when the whistle go, before the whistles go, he's talking all the way through, walking around. You know, when you're doing them exercises
Did
and
he
that
teach you
skipping,
discipline though?
you can't skip slow. You know, like if there's 20 of us in the hall, you can't just like skip in the background slow.
Yeah, bro.
Because the man's walking around, innit?
Yeah.
You know, looking, yeah,
Got-
come
got
on,
you on
Francie,
touch,
yeah,
got
come
you on
on,
touch,
yeah.
so-
What's that? That's what I'm fucking
Go.
Yeah, come on, fasten up.
Yeah, you're slowing down
Get
there.
me, yeah.
Pick it up.
Come on! If you're not doing right, you get thrown out the gym and that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's embarrassing and all that. Do you get what I'm saying? They're on it.
It's a blessing in disguise, though.
Yeah. It's different level. It's not. There's no work at your own pace like you're in prison.
Yeah, man. They built you. They mold you.
Yeah.
They mold you into
real
this.
stuff, bro.
Serious.
You know that skipping like Rocky does.
Yeah. One, can you do all of that?
Yeah.
You can do that now.
Yeah, I can do that as a.
Oh, yo, gee.
Done
man.
all of that, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Hard.
Yeah, man. That's proper, man. I respect
Double
it, man.
skipping and that. When
Serious.
you double skipping, you go. And the rope goes under you like 3-4 times in one jump.
Proper, man. But yeah, I wanted to ask you something, yeah? That's proper. You
Say
know,
that reflex.
serious, bro.
Skipping is not easy. You know?
No, it's not easy, bro.
It looks
It's
it.
not easy because even getting back into it's not easy.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? But when you do, it's just like okay,
Yeah.
you're back here again.
It's beautiful, though.
But the
innit?
lighter you get, the better you get. The heavier it's the long, bro. It's like you're fighting a lost cause, bro.
It's tired,
Skipping is
innit?
it's not enjoyable. When you're light and skipping, it's like woof.
So you're tired. It looks good and everything.
If you're heavy, boy, sting your leg, rude, boy. You get me?
Proper guy, man.
Trust me.
What I wanted to ask you is, yeah,
Mm.
there might be, it won't be, yeah. What do you think about people that oppress people?
Oppress people.
Yeah.
I've never liked people that oppress people.
Like that, just.
They're
Like,
just bullies in that.
They're bullies.
It's like
What
a
do you
form
think?
of oppression, isn't it?
yeah.
Mm.
And do you feel sometimes people get put in a position where they're the ones who are being oppressed, but they end up being the oppressors?
Yeah, because you
I
know
like-
sometimes as well. No, because sometimes we change as people, innit? Yeah. So sometimes them old relationships, if you're still in them, somebody wants to be the bully in the relationship, but I've changed, so I can't be around you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro, 'cause it's gonna affect
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And now you feel like you want to play the bully. Do you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, Jay?
It's facts.
So you can't be in a relationships because, like I said, enough relationships, somebody has to be the bully. Do you know what I'm saying?
Makes sense though.
Yeah, it's just that's how it goes.
That's why it's hard to like, you know, even if you're a man that's looking to settle down these days, like.
If you chill out, the girl will be the bully. Don't worry about it.
So when you're trying
Don't worry about it. You chill out and just relax and say, you know what, I'm gonna do this the nice right way, like a real gentleman. Man's getting mad.
Because the order's messed up.
Order's messed up. No, respect niceness.
Yeah, she's the lion.
No, respect niceness.
No.
No, man. Wow, bro. But guess what I realised
You
though?
know what's on the other side of this niceness is a madness, because that is why I'm being so nice. Because I don't want to be in the madness place.
That's what's up, man.
You
I
get what I'm
realise,
saying?
you know, the realest people, see the leaders, all the people like,
Because they've been through stuff.
Yeah, you don't need to prove yourself like right
Yeah,
now.
they've been through stuff.
You're a gentleman, bro. You've
they've
been there,
through
done
stuff.
that, bro. But you show me nothing but respect and courtesy, and I respect that, bro. And you can see what energy I bring to even Jay. You guys can see what energy I bring to Jay.
100%.
But some people that don't know themselves, they'll try to test that. You know, and you get some people. I get some people like that in my life.
Yeah.
I try to test man, but I'm thinking, why would you test someone that's good?
Because there's parts of us that still want to be accepted by the people that don't accept us.
Okay.
We forever want some sort of verification from people that don't even. Well, and then even if you stop and ask yourself, why do I even want verification from this guy or these people?
Yeah. They're still learning what I learned 10 years ago.
You don't understand what I'm saying to you?
I'm worrying about what they're thinking.
You learned that 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago. That's still even learning yet, so
You gotta
I'm
stand
gonna stand up
yourself.
for you. Yeah. I'm doing it for him to learn. By the
Exactly.
time they come in, they give me a high five.
You know?
No, they ain't learned yet.
They learned on stage 1 of transition.
I'm not gonna worry about their opinion.
No.
They're still in kindergarten.
You should know certain things you're doing. Nobody could criticize this. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
You should know that this here, nobody could criticize it. And if they do, then there's something wrong with them. You have
Bro.
to just be sturdy in your thing.
Mental health.
And
Yeah,
I
I mean, yeah.
And jealousy is real. Jealousy is real.
It's
I like-
real.
Jealousy is real. Get me? And evil eye is real as well. Get me?
But it's just because people haven't found their own thing. Because if when you got your own focus and you got your own thing that you're building, you don't feel like that. When you're in a room of people that's all doing their own thing, everyone's just cool.
It's being normal.
No, but when people ain't found their focus,
Some act going on.
money's not the focus. I mean, people always say that money is the focus. Money, you need money, definitely need money. But when they make money the whole thing, the money is the whole focus, and money's everything. Then you haven't actually got a plan. Just be real and say you haven't got a plan.
Like you just
Stumbled
getting,
into this.
Yeah.
I'm just getting money.
Just getting money.
I know, man.
They don't take that part.
That's easy.
Just stumbled into this.
They ain't doing nothing. You don't get to deal with your issues by doing that. When you help others, you get to deal with your own issues.
Serious.
Helps you heal your own issues.
And that's one thing. Thank you for bringing that up, Jay. The more I started talking about asthma, and as I came across how you guys came across my YouTube or whatever, my Instagram page, the more I started expressing my pain, the more the more I was self-healing myself. I swear to God, it's so beautiful.
That's my point.
Don't
You
hold
feel
it.
like when you're praying as well, though.
Yeah, man. It feels, but it's even better when you help someone. I'm actually just helping someone.
Yes.
You've changed my life. Who me? What me? Huh? Me? How? What you told me, I can relate to it. Thank you so much. You changed my life.
Yeah.
And that was so beautiful.
Worth
And
more than
I think, so if you guys are looking at something right now, you've been nanked up, you've been going through something. There's someone in your area that's been through something that you've been through. Approach them, tell them how you survived through it. What was the coping mechanism? Do you know what I mean? And you can help people like that.
Also-
man.
Maybe they should come on the show.
Yeah.
Go through something like that.
100%.
Why not? You get me? Like, and show, and I can teach people how to mental health, how you overcame mental health.
Also, in terms of
drug, go on.
in terms of prevention, I feel like sometimes everyone highlights the bad kids so much. The kids that ain't doing badness feel so unhighlighted that they turn to badness because, like, you almost feel like there's not even when everyone
They're not doing enough.
yeah, they're not doing enough. When everyone even offers their help, everyone offers to help the kids that's already doing badness. But you got to remember, these are kids. So whether they're doing good or bad, they're not doing. It's neither here nor there because they're children. You know what I'm saying? They haven't worked nothing out yet. So like sometimes people need to give them the space of being children and making them understand that there's other things are cooler to do, and I'm sure they understand that as well. But I think like the kids that are not doing badness, I feel like we need to commend them as well. because a lot of them grow up in areas where badness is surrounded by them.
Big
people,
up, man. Big up to your parents too, man.
People are dying around them and all that. So even if their parents are bringing them up well and they've made the right decisions, they're still having to go through the pain of being hood.
Yeah, and being around that environment, yeah.
That's just being hood.
You know what I'm saying? Like even if you made the right decision,
We're still around it.
it's because the biggest pain and like you still go to school with the same people. You still love them even when they're on the block. They'll make sure no one touches you. You know what I'm saying? It's like the love's
when you're getting shot.
Yeah, like they'll make sure no one chats to you. But and it's still, if it's raving time, you still go with them. Like it's all of these things that people don't mention. Like the community is really a strong community. Like in the community, people don't look at you for whether you're doing badness or whether you're doing this. They know who grew up with them. They know who's been there from day one. So they're proud of people that left the ends and doing good things. Like people don't mention this as well. Even in the hood, people are proud of people that's doing that. We're in a different time. So, but we just don't. It's not highlighted enough. You know what I mean? That within the communities, people also protect people that's made the right decisions. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's not spoken about.
Facts.
So it's not all bad where people
they class as bad.
Yeah, people class as bad. They protect people. They won't let no one touch certain man that they know that is just
Good
on.
brothers, yeah.
He's a good brother. Like he's never been on what. He's never tried to claim or even if something happens to someone that's a civilian, people still
Beefs
no one
started.
Yeah, beef still gets cracking because we know what you tried to do. Yeah.
On nothing.
It wasn't even on nothing.
Just saw him saying hello to us probably when he's driving past.
You understand? So like
that,
these are the things that's not highlighted to kind of bring a real understanding to what that whole shit is.
And when you live in that area, you kind of dress the same, so it all looks.
It all looks the same, innit?
Yeah.
It all looks the same.
Even though you're a good youth.
Good youth.
You're doing it's fashion, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fitting in.
And then people don't even try to do their real research, so they're just black youths on the road, main road.
Maybe they wear the same colour tracksuit or
Just need to be black.
same type of training.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
With that type of tracksuit. You know, can you imagine these youths what they must do? You know, like their gangs and that.
Yeah. Hella man are in jail for just
certain trainers
doing civilian business.
Together.
Yeah.
We're out, blood.
So it's that's mental problems, and that's what we need to really get our people to understand. That
It's like they're living in a maze.
Yeah, you missed. That's why if you're in the game, you missed the game.
Right.
You're in some. This game is like some. It's like you picked up an old game, old board game.
What's it called? What's that game? Squid Game.
Squid Games.
It's like that.
Yeah. It's like, you know what I'm saying, with no rules. But the game's finished because the rules. Once the rules finish, it's like, you know, like if you was playing champ and someone tries to cheat. You know, like back in the day, like if the game's finished, or even if you were playing football, you know, like depending on whose ball it is. You know, the guy whose ball it is gonna pick up the ball and say, "You man are cheating. I'm going home." Because when the game's fucked up, the game's finished.
Yeah, one bag of cheating's been going on. That's my ball.
That's my ball.
This is done now. Just saw my mum drive down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Turning around any minute.
Food is getting made.
Yeah, later. Finish this as soon as possible.
One bag of cheating is going on. I'm not playing. Yeah, the game's fucked.
I was there allowing it. I'm starting not to enjoy it.
Oh, you try to cheat on me? It's my ball. I thought you was gonna do that with everyone else. Like maybe me and you could have just cut cheat. You know?
You're saying you've won with my ball.
My team, yeah.
This game's done.
That's
I know them ones. I've seen them ones happen before.
Well,
in the park and at school. Don't worry about that.
everywhere. When the game's fucked up, the game's finished. Doesn't matter what game you're playing, bro. Monopoly, if someone starts cheating and you
see
see
their
them,
dad come into the picture. Yeah, this is it now.
Yeah.
Game's over. Let's see, they see their dad come. Yeah, that's it.
It's done.
You lot are cheaters.
Yeah.
What's talking about? Oi, Graham, come on.
Go on. He's on
That's
cheating.
it.
Yeah.
You lot are cheats.
100%.
Throw the ball to dad.
It's finished. Hey,
Over
man.
the fence. Don't worry about that.
If someone else's ball, you might kick it over the fence. Cause you like cheating.
And
Game's
dad picks up the
done.
ball and jumps over the fence and starts playing footy. You know one of them dads.
Come on, man.
Fuck up the whole game, boy.
That's up the whole energy.
Fuck
Man.
it out, bro. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
People need to look at the streets like that, bro. Because the game's been done a long time, bro.
Yeah, long time.
The ball's been picked up, but
Innit?
people playing some free for all thing because the game's done, we can all play it, and it don't work like that.
You're a bit late.
Anyone's playing it.
You're a bit late to pick it up, innit? It's boring now. It's getting boring.
There's no league, there's nothing. Everyone's playing
There's not even a trophy.
One bag of man. No, there's no trophy.
Everyone's got a trophy now. Everyone's
Yeah, it's
bad.
just about, you know, like, when they say the game is done, there's just like, in certain little places, there's a few board games left.
Yeah.
Computer games done.
It's like the tennis
Certain
ball.
places, there's a few little board games
Yeah,
left.
it's like when you took the ball and the man's playing with a tennis ball. They got a tennis ball. It's like some little version of the game.
Yeah.
It's not working. Like, you can't even kick it.
Encores finished the game.
Yeah.
Yo, G,
finished
you
the
might be
game.
what? See, these bars are going
That
over a lot of
finished the
people's
game.
heads, you know.
That finished the game.
100%.
After that, there's nothing they don't know.
Social
No,
media,
they don't know.
social
Yeah.
media,
Lingo,
social media.
everything.
Yeah, it's all digital.
Social media's changed the
Yeah, it's
game.
all in files.
It's all lies,
It's not
man.
paperwork. It's all in files.
Yeah. The lies can be.
It's continuous. The intelligence.
intelligence.
Oh,
They're doing
no,
AI knows everything.
It's mad, bro. Man, everything's connected. Can't move.
That's what I'm saying to you.
And they showed man that for a long time with that. What's it? Was it that Men in Black? What's that Will Smith film?
Yeah, Men in Black, iRobot.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
I
one?
roll what you're talking about.
Yeah, they showed man that.
Well, Men in Black was the alien thing, because that's.
But all these videos, all these movies, they're
What
real,
was
you
that
know.
film when he was on the ground?
He knows all of them,
when he
man.
went off the grid. What's that film when he went off the grid?
What, Eli,
So wasn't it Will Smith? No.
Yeah.
Eli, Book of Eli, no.
Was it a new thing or?
You see Men in Black? Didn't someone come off the grid?
It's animated state.
Or Enemy of the State? Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one.
He knows it all, man, because he's done Enemy of the State, iRobot, I Am
Will
Legend.
Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But he knows all of
He
it.
done
innit?
that. So
Yeah,
he knows
about the
exactly
aliens,
what's
he
going
knows
on.
about the fucking
Even if he didn't know, he got taught it in the script.
future.
Like,
yeah, like.
Is this all you, motherfuckers?
Oh, this is scary.
You better seriously,
You know
like, you're clocking it
Will
from
Smith
there.
was a word.
And the Rock,
Yeah.
and the Rock.
Of course they do, bro.
Can you imagine Will Smith was a red? I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this what's
Hey.
Oh.
Well, like, innit?
Yeah, you man.
Right, it's you man.
Yeah, you man. Devils.
Wow.
This what you come up with.
For 50 million though.
Yeah.
I'll do the role.
No, but you know, like if it's something.
But imagine
that
me
you didn't
told
know.
that, though, innit? Yeah, imagine
You
innit?
know, like you didn't know.
Mate, that was
and they're showing you some
gobsmacked.
part of history.
You're thinking
That's facts that you didn't
later.
know, and you're playing the role.
Nah,
Nah,
that's
the
mad.
script, and you're thinking, class.
Class.
This guy done a madness.
Yeah. He's seen it all, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the kind of scripts that have been put in front of him that he's had to
seen
act
it all,
out?
cause
We need to
Remember
do
when he
it.
gets
It's the
in there,
movie.
yeah, when he gets in there, when he gets into the character, he's actually living the person. So if he's doing Hitler, he's feeling like Hitler for that time in his life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Living, breathing Hitler.
He's been acting for so long.
Talking, you know, I remember putting on the voice, watching videos of him,
Yeah.
and recreating the voice of Hitler and all that. That's what
Scary.
these actors have to do, isn't it?
Scary, bro.
Look how he does all the movies.
It's
He's an amazing actor.
The
I can't lie,
mannerisms
bro.
and
He's a
the
good
way they
actor.
move and
Him, Leonardo DiCaprio, De Niro,
Oh, Denzel.
Denzel.
Yeah, bro. From time you're there, you're there.
Denzel's good, man, but Denzel's not.
is he like a one-trick pony?
He's not.
Is
Yeah,
he like the same kind of?
It's like he's either.
Doesn't matter. He's a cool policeman. He's a cool doctor.
Yeah.
He's a cool shooter. He's a cool.
Yeah.
Guy.
My man.
Everyone is
That's
cool.
the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
guy
yeah,
on
cool.
that side. Like,
Even just when he talks, man.
My man.
It's all up here.
Yeah. it's like, yeah, he got good movies.
Yeah,
but
he got good movies.
I don't know, man.
But his actor's one-dimensional.
One that. Thank you.
I ain't really changed. See the change.
I ain't really see the change.
No, I ain't seen you play really. I ain't really. Your characters never seem far away from each other, acting-wise.
At all.
Yeah, it's like, you know what it is? I don't know if it's a good thing. You might just own the character. Like, that version of him, he's going to play that character.
All I know is there's characters.
But there's not much change.
There's man that
There's not much change.
I've got a less big name than him that are much better actors than Denzel.
Mm.
I believe. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Give us an example, like you, Jay.
There's loads of people.
What do you think about Samuel L. Jackson?
Samuel L. Jackson's very good as well. He's levels. He's top levels.
Yeah.
Like you think about the movies that he's done and how he's
Yeah,
portrayed
he can play. He can come across as someone different.
every time.
In it, Samuel,
Like a
innit?
maniac or a normal
A
person.
normal guy or a teacher or anything.
Yeah.
Like, he's
A caring teacher.
he's amazing.
And then a maniac gun-toting gangster
Yeah.
killer.
yeah,
The next one.
a madman.
Motherfucker!
Yeah, he's really good. Then a father. Then back to that man.
Yeah.
Like Samuel L's crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? We've got, like I said to you, there's people that's from England that have been better actors than some of the things in people in America, but they just don't give us the credit. Over the years, again, like I say, it's not about. I could name names if I was ready for this conversation, but I'm not particularly ready for this conversation. Yeah, but it's not like.
But Idris Elba, is he better than Idris Elba?
Then, well, the levels, I reckon, are the same level.
Idris is proper guy, you know.
I reckon the same level.
Look at the way he played in The Wire.
Same. That's what I say. Same level.
Serious.
I didn't even know he was English.
And I didn't know myself, innit? I never knew.
I suspected he was English at all.
Yeah, it's from Hackney. He used to roll with Mike GSC. Mike, let's hear about him. On the roads. Even in Birmingham. Mike used to take him Birmingham. He used to follow Mike. Mike didn't bust him acting, but Mike used to roll with him.
He's a big man on the block.
Because he was a rapper them days. He's still a rapper now, if you clock it. But he was a rapper them days. So Mike showed me about certain times that he used to,
They used to roll together.
They used to roll together. Mike used to take him about. Then,
big Mike, you know.
Then went to America. Then boom, Wire.
Yeah.
And then it went from.
Then he grabbed that Mali girl, the Somalian girl.
Yes, I told you.
What's Somalian girl?
His wife,
is Somalian.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
She's beautiful though.
Very beautiful.
That's my point.
That's what we don't. No, they're amazing. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They've been beautiful. Alhamdulillah, man. But that's one thing, innit? The brothers didn't treat them the way they were meant to be treated, you know. You know, sometimes when you have something and you don't know what you have until you lose it. You realise after it's gone, you know. I mean, when you always have water there and you'll be able to drink it always, but now the water's taken away from you, you're gonna realise how much that water was so important to you and how much it quenched your thirst. So it's just like the same thing. When we have certain things, good people around us, noble women, noble men, it's just like the same thing. A good man, a woman can come to meet a good man now, but she can take him for granted. Why? Because he's always there. But once he's gone and then a bad man comes into her life, that's when she really like, damn, I had a good guy. But then it's too late, you know.
What was the last girl you've been with? Where was she from?
My last girl was Somali.
What's she?
Well, I ain't had. I'm not accepted from. I've never been yard.
No, I'm saying you ain't had no girls from no other cultures.
Yeah,
I've
why?
never been yard.
You can't do
What does that mean?
I've the Caribbean. I've never had a girl from the Caribbean, basically. I've never been yard.
Oh, you've never been, but that's how you say it. You've never been yard.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'm trying to break it down.
It was a holiday.
You know, I'm not just Somali.
Obviously, I went to jail. Unfortunately, the first time I ever been stabbed. The last time, alhamdulillah, was from my ex. But she was half Brazilian, half English.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, psychopath. She was a scouser, bro. It mashed me up, bro. Mentally.
Domestic violence.
What? She dashed me in there.
That's a nice mix, though.
Yeah. Woo! You, man.
Why are you sitting there talking about who didn't accept you then?
Nah, I'm saying it's my character, man. Not that, man. Come on,
look what you had under the belt. Come on,
no, I got the sauce. It's not even that. It's what I want.
You got the charisma. That's what it's about, though.
It's about the sauce, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
So back off the big head, everything. Wow, you love me.
Yeah,
I'm 5'5", you still love me. That's how you are, innit? But I'm saying, yeah, don't get me wrong, I've had Asian, my first girlfriend was Indian.
Yeah.
You know me? But then, I've majority in it, like, most females that I had a partner with was Somalian females, you know? And don't get me wrong, it was amazing and stuff, but we both knew what we was doing was wrong. Do you know what I mean? Because we know we come from the same culture. And once you know that, eventually, it's not gonna last. Because in the back of your mind, every night when you go and sleep, you know you're doing something wrong.
At the end.
Yeah. And it's not good.
Not during the
I know, but it's usually like that. When you first do a lick, it's juicy. You lick a box or something, it's juicy. So I want to get the next one. I want to get this next one before you know it, you come jail.
It's different.
It gets addictive, you know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but yeah, man, I've had my fair shares in it, but as I say, I'm saying of females in it. In my time.
What does that mean?
All right, man. I've had a few in it. You know what I mean? But I'm looking for. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I want a woman that loves me for the sake of Allah. You know. I know it sounds. That's what I want.
Why? Because you.
No, me. Why? No, because you can snake me.
What does that take for her to love you
Get
for
me?
the sake of
But
Allah?
if she loves you for the sake of Allah, then it's genuine, pure.
But what does that look like?
What it looks like.
Yeah.
How do you mean?
Like, what does that look like? What does a woman that loves you for the sake of Allah look like?
She's doing her part in it as a
Yeah,
wife.
What?
You know what I mean? How a woman's meant to treat her
What if you're not
husband.
bringing no peas in the house?
Then you're not doing your thing as a man. You need to know your priorities. As I mentioned, I want to go learn my religion.
So-
you know.
well, so she
I want
still-
to, huh?
She needs to love you as a. She needs to love you as a provider, as a.
That's your. You play your position. She plays her position. Because she knows if she treats you right, and if she believes in what she believes in, she knows that if once you die, and her husband's happy with her, that she's going Jannah, she's going heaven for that, and that's as a Muslim, bro. So her knowing that she's gonna please God, knowing that that's the belly. You know, and that's you know what I mean.
No, I'm
Beautiful, man.
I'm not
You know what I
looking
mean?
at that.
Society's changed us, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm saying even the females is like for you to expect that from someone instantly. Do you feel like have you got the space to build someone and teach them, or do you want her to just have that all those qualities straight away?
No, she can't have. No. No one's not banned her. No, she's not gonna. She's always gonna be flaws embedded. But you have to. You get me? If she's willing to change and learn,
That's what I said.
that's
how,
great.
How would you recognize potential?
Huh? Intention, sincerity,
No, potential.
potential.
Mm.
How much she loves herself. How she conducts herself. The more she loves herself, get me? She out here freeing herself up to every man. Huh? How's she conducting herself? Is she clean? Is she looking after herself? Do you know what I mean? Does she respect her mother? Has she got a decent job? Has she got education? If not, is she willing to go and learn?
So look, so expect from a woman in
Yeah,
this.
but
day
that's a
and age.
woman. That's a woman. You want a woman, and then she expects the same thing for you as a man.
No, I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
a lot. It's just you know what I mean. It's a
You know
lot.
what I mean?
It's a lot.
Because there's a woman. Women are powerful now, man. There's a lot of strong women
Do you
out
feel
here,
like you
man.
deserve that?
Who?
Do you feel like you deserve that?
What do I deserve her?
Yeah.
What, a woman that's got all the trimmings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trimmings.
You like that, boy? You think, where did that come from? Trimmings, you know. You flipped it.
She's got all the trimmings.
What does trimmings mean?
Trimmings, like all, like she's got
She's
all
a perfect plant.
Yeah, she's got
basically.
perfect plant. Yeah.
The trimmings.
Yeah, all the trimmings. Yeah. Why not? If I'm bringing that to the table, then
But
yeah,
I'm saying,
I
have
deserve.
you-
Yeah.
Are you a perfection then?
I'm not perfection. No, I'm willing to learn as well.
Cool.
Get me?
So, but that's why I feel like we should be open as well to see potential in people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
Obviously, you're not gonna be criticizing someone. You're not gonna expect someone.
That's
That's why I want to. That's when you bet. That's why I want to better myself.
no, I'm saying that's why we're having this conversation.
Yeah,
Because
bro.
I say things I'm saying to you is what I said to my friends. You know, they're like, I want to get like, I need to get like this. You get me? I need to get like that. What are you saying? Can't just tell.
I want to
can't
better
just-
myself. I want to be
You know
that
what I mean?
man.
Are you matching what you're asking for?
I'm not gonna ask for a good girl knowing that I'm out here moving bricks. I'm not here gonna ask for a good girl knowing that I'm out here robbing man, shooting people, stabbing people.
What if that's
That's
what
stupid.
what if that's what good
Some
girls
girls
like?
want.
Yeah.
That
Some
girl,
girls want that.
Let's say good girls like bad guys.
and then that girl don't know
All
what
the
she wants.
trimmings and they weren't out.
On top, and that on top. Then she's lying, bro. She,
All the
All the
trimmings and they want
trimmings.
that.
Just that.
That's what they want, the trimmings.
and that girl's like, that's backwards. Then
That's what I'm saying.
she don't know what she wants. Then she's backwards with
Are
it.
you willing to go with a woman that you're not attracted to?
Not attracted to.
Yeah.
What, physically?
Yeah.
Ah, bro. Obviously, you have to look outside. You're not gonna look outside. You have to. Nah, man. That's the first
Nah,
thing that
get
you look
married
up.
and that.
Huh?
Get married.
He said no.
Nah,
You
no.
would
I have to be
go-
attracted.
Even
No.
go out of it, really. Sounded
Yeah, I'm gonna be angry.
Oh,
I'm gonna wake up angry sometimes, bro.
Did you?
You see? All them things you asked for, all them trimmings.
I'll be
guys,
joking.
man.
Are you lot,
Shed all
man?
the
It's
trimmings.
better. It's better.
Well,
I know
shed
it's
all the
better.
trimmings.
But you told the truth. You told the truth.
Well, shed all the trimmings.
You wouldn't go with a woman that you don't attract.
Except for that one.
Nah, I wouldn't. No, I'm being serious. Why would I?
You should, because you're asking for the trimmings. Forget what she looks
you
like,
never
because
asked for
Allah
that.
didn't tell you about looks.
Trimmings is something it said. It's
First, okay.
something
First thing that I want.
decorated.
First thing. How close is she?
Something that's decorated. That's
How
what
close?
trimmings is.
This is what I want.
Same.
These are the trimmings. How close is she to God?
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then looks.
What do
Profession.
you mean looks? No, no, no.
That came in real
She's
quick.
very close to God, but she's very tall. That's how close she is to God.
Well, she's just 6 foot.
7.
That's headache for me.
Why? Because that's what Allah wants you to be with, though.
But I don't want to be with her.
Fam, this interview is done. Everything he says is gonna out the window.
My God, man. Nah, man. Love though, man. We're gonna have lots of more coming, man.
It's good.
Definitely
Yeah.
in the due time, man.
How long is that now?
Definitely.
It's been on for an hour and a half.
2
Two?
hours.
Yeah, that's calm.
Wicked.
Oh, that's the calm. That's it. Let's go.
Come on. Yeah, so good. It's nice.
No, like beautiful, man. We're gonna have it more, man. We're gonna do more things. And the thing that you're saying about, see, all of that going up the hills, all of that, we're gonna do that for the youth, them. Come off the camera, even we're gonna do that all for that youth, them, man.
Let's wrap it first, man.
Yeah, well, fuck it. Yeah,
Take him to the tower, take his head off. Off for pissing me off. Yo, I said, who can it be? I said, it's cause of the luck. Take him to the tower, take his head off. Off for pissing me off. So don't be pissing me off. Don't be pissing me off.
That is what churches basically are for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're for the homeless. They're for the communities.
Start changing over
I
time.
mean, nowadays when we go to church, is that happening?
Well, they're begging you for money.
Look at me, that money.
Everyone's rich in church these days, and
Dressing up in Gucci.
yeah,
I haven't been to church for a long time. Still,
neither have I, but that's what I see.
I
when
do
I'm
like a
seeing
bit of church. I'm not going to say that I don't like a bit of church.
a bit of church.
I don't mind it. Don't mind
We're
it.
talking about mass in Brixton.
I like a bit of gospel and all that. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
like
but yeah.
a bit of all of that.
Yeah,
So
of
I don't mind going down there. But I'm not really into, like joining anything.
Mm.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Just joining
go
the
Chinese
congregation.
afterwards.
Joining the congregation.